You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Hold on, man. Yeah. What's going on, family? It's our boy, Coach Malachi, in the building, and we back. True Media Podcast. Let me make sure that all systems are go. We sound good. We in the green. We in the green. I'm looking at we in the green right now. You get what I'm saying? Both greens. We're in both greens today. You dig?
The stickiest of the ickiest. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
Shit, listen, if you don't believe me, go Google it.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Really though, you dig?
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable.
Yeah. Shout out to who is here so far. Let's see who we got here. Shout out to and y'all share the show, man. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. But we have I want to say this correctly. I want to make sure I say this right. We have the architect of the Haney dynasty that's going to be on the show today. Let me repeat. I ain't gonna say no names. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna say part of the name. We have the architect of the Haney dynasty that is blessing us with their presence today. Hey, man, this is one of my favorite people, bro. This dude right here, man, is so goddamn funny, bro. Bro, you get what I'm saying? You know the crazy part about it? I ain't never got a see. This is the thing, right? This is the thing, right? Life is all about relationships. Life is all about establishing relationships. You can establish good relationships and you can establish bad relationships. Do you get what I'm saying? Depending on which path you choose to go down. If you notice anything about life has duality. Everything is created in polarities. You know what I mean? Like, if there's up, there has to be down. If there's left, there has to be right. If there's in front of you, there has to be behind you. If it's dry, it has to be wet. If it's hot, it has to be cold. It just, it is what it is. The dualities of life. You get what I'm saying? If there's the masculine energy, you have to have the feminine energy. Masculine and feminine work hand in hand. Work hand in hand. You know what? I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you now. I don't smoke some of that good green, and I'm feeling kind of philosophical today. I don't smoke some good green. I'm feeling kind of philosophical. But what I'm not going to do, I'm not going to allow my creative thoughts to get in the way of the show. So I'm gonna digress. I'm gonna take a back seat, and we just gonna go along with today's scheduled program. You dig? Anyways,
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man.
yeah, you get what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is.
Well, you know, I guess I'd be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman.
Yes, sir.
That's wrong, isn't it? That's wrong. He did nothing to you.
He did nothing to you, but you still did it anyways. That's it. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why they say did it. Anyway, let's get into the show now. Bro, it's just so much shit to unpack today. It's a lot. It's a whole lot. So y'all gonna have to bear with me. We might need every minute of these 3 hours. We might need every minute of the 3 hours today because it's just so much. It's so much to unpack. It's just so much to unpack. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Anyways, Sean Haney beats Ryan Garcia's cousin, Jacob Herrera, right? In rematch. I didn't even know they fought the first time. So in rematch, I'm like, you know what I mean? Is this a good sign for Deebo Devin Haney? Is this a good sign? Is this a good sign for Deebo? That's what we want to know. You know what I'm saying?
Ran off on the floor twice.
Deebo Dev, little brother, lost the first fight against Ryan Garcia's cousin. Now some say he got robbed. Some say he got robbed. They say he got robbed now. They did say he got robbed. They say ain't no way. I was looking at the comments. They say ain't no way in hell he lost that fight, but he got robbed. So he got shafted the first fight. You know what I mean? Amateur fight. It's an amateur fight too. Then in the rematch, Deebo Dev, little brother, they call him Deebo Jr. They call him Deebo Jr. True. Hey, I just made that up. Hey, they call him Deebo Jr. Deebo Jr. We see how he get down. We see how Deebo Jr. get down. We saw him in New York. You see what I'm saying? We saw him in New York. Deebo Jr., you know what I mean, had to get it back in blood. So he said, no, we finna run that back, baby boy. We finna run that back. I'm finna put hands and foot somebody. So he ran it back in blood. He got the victory. Player of the year extraordinaire, you know, the architect of the Haney dynasty was in the corner. He was in the corner. Deebo Dev was in the audience. Hey, Big Mason. Hey, Mason. Deebo Dev was in the audience. I said, "Oh, okay, yeah, you know what I mean." It was on the zone. I was like, Mike Tyson Invitational. It was on the zone. I was like, "Okay, shit, all right, who this is?" You know what I mean? So Deebo Jr. put hands and foot. So I went to thinking, right? I was on that sticky icky. Watching it, I was on that sticky icky, right? I said, you know what? I wonder if this is a sign for Deebo Dev. Because that rematch with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia going down like the Titanic. I can damn near guarantee that. Now the only way it don't go down is if Ryan pull a junkie stunt. There's always a chance he can pull a junkie stunt. Now if he might pull a junkie stunt, ain't no telling with him. I know one dude showing up. I know one dude gonna show up. That's what I do know. One dude gonna show up. So we gonna see. Now, in a rematch between Sean Haney and Jacob Herrera, Sean was able to win via split decision victory, right? Now this is the storyline. The storyline is this. Jacob Herrera is the little cousin of Ryan Garcia. Sean Haney is the little brother of Deebo Devin Haney. In the first fight, many fans felt that Sean Haney got robbed in his first amateur fight against, Ryan Garcia's cousin, Jacob, right? In true Haney fashion, you know what I mean? I added that in there myself. Sean wanted the rematch in blood. Very similar to how Deebo Dev want Ryan Garcia the rematch back in blood. Very similar. Do you guys see the parallels, right? You see the parallels now. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Shout out to Curtis. Curtis, what's going on, fam? What's going on, Curtis? Boy, I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you, boy. Boy, I can't sit here and lie to you, fam. Boy, it is what it is. It is what it is right now, but I'm feeling good.
I'm sorry?
160 is my weight division.
Mm-hmm.
I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
Yeah. If they wouldn't have come down to they wouldn't have come down to 160. If they wanted to come down to 160, I would let them get a shot at the titles. You know what I mean? At the shot at the title. I'm undisputed over here. I got all the belts except the ring. The only reason I ain't got the ring because that's politics. It's political. It's political. You get what I'm saying? It's political. You see what I'm saying? That's the only reason I ain't got it. Cause I called Turk out and she can say nigga. So he's saying, cause I said that, I can't get the ring belt. I'm like, but look, I got all the other belts. Mauricio Suleiman, I got his belt. I got the IBF, the WBO, the WBA, and I got the IBO. You see what I'm saying? True. I'm thinking about calling Al Sharpton. I'm thinking about calling Al Sharpton and Attorney Crump. You know what I mean? And and we finna, you know what I mean? We finna put together, we finna protest. That's what I'm thinking about. Don't think about protesting. Every time Turk out and Sheik have a fight, I'm thinking about getting with Black Lives Matter, the organization, the corporation that was set up by George Soros, but that's neither here nor there. We'll get with them. I'm gonna get with Al. We're gonna get with Al Sharpton. Gotta get him. Gotta have him. Think about calling Dr. Umar on this one too. You know what I mean? Think about because we get to talk about a whole lot of because we can't let the Arabs off the hook now because the Arabs, you know what I mean? Listen, y'all be talking about what happened in the past. Y'all need to focus on the goddamn. Can't forget about the sub-Saharan slave trade now. Can't forget about the Arabs now. The Arabs now y'all don't want to talk about that. So I'm gonna keep that in the cut just in case. I'm gonna get with Al Sharpton, get with Attorney Crump, get with Black Lives. What we gonna do? We gonna get some signs and we gonna protest and we gonna bring light to the situation until we get some justice. True. Until we get some justice. It's all about justice. Shout out to Amaro. Amaro in the chat. Is you hating Amaro? He say, I just need Deebo for this hype man, Ned the Wido. Look. He say, yeah. He say, yeah. Look, Brian. He say, look, Deebo Devin Haney finna knock Brian Norman Jr. out. He say, look. He's stepping over him. I was like, that shit was funny. Hey, Amaro. Hey, man, that shit was so goddamn funny, dog. I was like, damn, this nigga funny to the motherfucker. I say, man, Bill, what thing about Bill Haney? He gonna keep some funny jokers around him, boy. He gonna keep some funny dudes around him, bro. I'm telling you, the man gonna keep somebody funny around him. I'm telling you, bro. Always. You gotta always have somebody funny around you. You get what I'm saying? Bill Haney will be on the show. I want to show y'all something. You know what I mean? Listen, I want to show y'all something because this right here is. Now, let me finish reading the monologue. Now, Deebo Devin Haney was in attendance to support his little brother in victory. The Haney seemed to be building an empire, spearheaded by the mastermind, Bill Haney. Fame, celebrity, and fortune seem to follow the Haneys everywhere they go. Hey, I'm laying it on kind of thick, huh? hey, Schoolo, I'm laying it on kind of thick. Fame, celebrity, and fortune seems to follow the Haneys everywhere they go. And as well as controversy. But that's another story for another day. Devin Haney is set to face off against Rolly Romero in a unification match in March 30th, which I think the fight will be in Las Vegas, Nevada. If Sean's victory is a sign to come for Deebo Dev when he faces off against Ryan Garcia for the rematch, I'm hearing they looking at September as the date. Then Ryan might not stand a chance. Let's look at the comment section just for a little bit. Matter of fact, let's look at this little short little video because this shit popped up last night on Mill City. Shout out to Mill City. This shit was funnier than the mug. Right? We're going to talk a little bit about little Mama Hofield too. We got to talk about Mama Ho. Listen, Mama Ho, the level of narcissism just keep jumping up. You know what I mean? She very emotional right now. Sometimes She got a, she sit down, she sit down, she tinkles, she takes tinkles. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of hard being a mama and a daddy at the same time. You get what I'm saying? But sometime that X chromosome be taking over the Y chromosome in mama hole. You get what I'm saying? Because the man got the X and the Y. You see what I'm saying? The women only got the X. They only got the X. They got the XX chromosome, right? But we got the Y as well. The X and the Y. The X is the unknown and the Y is Y. You know what I mean? He's asking the question. You get what I'm saying? So, Mama Ho, she kind of like, Mama Ho kind of like, it's supposed to be 50-50. It's supposed to be 50% X, which represents the feminine energy, and then 50% Y, which represents the masculine energy, right? So Mama Ho kind of like, she like 80% X chromosome, 20% Y chromosome. True. Yeah, Mama Ho that's a chemical imbalance. Mama Ho kind of like, shout out to Core. Mama Ho kind of like 80% X chromosome, which is the feminine, and 20% Y, which is the you get what I'm saying? Kind of like that deal. You know what I mean? She can't help it. she can't help it. You know what I mean? So y'all got to, yeah, man. It is what it is. Anyways, Ipson's victory is a sign to come for Deebo Dev when he faces off against Ryan Garcia in the rematch. You know what I mean? Ryan Garcia may not stand a chance. And he may not. Anyway, special guest Bill Haney will be on the show. You know what I mean? So y'all said this shit gonna be funny to the ball. Hey, I got some good questions. I got some damn. I ain't wrote nothing down, but I kind of like let the shit flow. I ain't wrote nothing down, but yeah, I got some good questions. I damn sure got some good questions. The show enough do. Anyways, today's show was sponsored by Foster's Barbershop. If you're in the city of Tampa, download the app Booksy. That's BOOKSY. Foster's Barbershop is located at 1923 West Main Street, West Tampa, Florida, 33607. If you're in the city of Tampa, let them know that Coach Malachi sent you, and you will receive a 10% discount. Let's give our sponsor, Foster, a round of applause. Yeah. I was listening to Mill City. He dropped a little interview with Bill Haney and Zab on there, right? They called Henry Garcia. Then they tried to call Mama Hofield. Mama Ho, she was getting her hair done, and I think they tried to call Brian Norman. They did. They did get in contact with Brian Norman, and so it is what it is, right? But I saw the little clip, right? And I say, well, Bill came out and said, yeah, man, I went to jail. He said him and Dev went to jail. Over the Tiger Johnson incident. They did time in the clink. So when he said he went to jail, I immediately thought about our other sponsor, IT Bail Bond. Sitting in the county jail right now for child support, driving on a suspended license, or a missed court date? Don't even trip. I made one phone call to IT Bail Bonds, and they had me out the same day. No judgment, no games, just real people who move fast. If you or a loved one is locked up in the city of Tampa, call IT Bail Bonds at 813-231-2663. IT Bail Bonds is located at 6201 East Hillsborough Avenue, Tampa, Florida, 33610. IT Bail Bonds. When freedom is on the line, call IT. Hey, this some funny shit right here. This shit. Let's see this shit. Anyway.
Offline, so we got a good understanding. The platform is open, and that's all that he can do for me. And he can come in and let me get off on these busters that come around. You know what I mean? So that's what I got. So that's what I'm saying. Once we talk, where they at, Mills? Where they at? Line them up.
You know what I'm saying? Mill City. Let me make another phone call. Hold on.
Hey, Mill City. Hey, Mill City like the Gossip Girls of boxing. Hey, that was a TV show. That was a TV show that used to come on called The Gossip Girls, right? Mill City kind of like the Gossip Girls of boxing. Yeah, dog. Hey, listen. Hey, senior. Hey, shout out to Mill City. Hey, senior. Yes, when is it, Mill? What is it? Hey, senior, listen. Now, I know you said that Junior, he had surgery on his testicles, right? Is that true? Yeah, I did say that. My son, see, what happened was, my son, he inherited some of my genes, and, part of my body is, I have part. I ain't gonna say it. Oh, I ain't gonna say it. Oh, I was gonna say something diabolical. I ain't gonna do it too. I'm gonna spare about this. I'm gonna spare, boy. Oh Lord have mercy. I want to say it so bad. It might be some cheering listening though. It might be some cheering listening to the show. So on the strength of the cheering, I ain't gonna say it. But boy, Lord have mercy. It was a good one, boy. It was a good one. It was a good one.
True.
Oh Lord, boy. Oh Lord have mercy, boy. Oh Lord, oh please forgive me, Lord. Lord, please forgive me. Please forgive me, Lord. I do not know how to hold my tongue sometimes. Anyways.
The bat line, man.
Yeah, he do. Yeah, he do.
They got the bat line.
Hey, what's going on, Henry? How are you?
Oh.
You in Chicago?
Cold.
Hey, nigga calling. Hey, he calling Henry Garcia. I don't skip that Henry shit. Let's skip that Henry shit. Henry ain't talking about that. Let's fuck Henry.
Henry. Don't listen, Henry.
I don't Henry.
What's going on, fellas?
Yeah, I want to hear that Henry shit. Yeah,
To see if Floyd Schofield picks up the phone.
All right, he finna call Mama Ho. Hey, I'm finna tell y'all what it was. See, Mama Ho watching this show. Mama Ho was watching Mill City. And she watched Mill City religiously. So when Mill say, yeah, I'm finna call Mama Hofield right now, and she's sitting there saying, son, what is it, Dad? I'm trying to get me some. And son, well, no, don't get nothing yet. Son, look, Mill is calling us. If he calls you, don't answer the phone because he has Bill Haney on. He has Bill on. But Dad, I thought you said you wanted to smoke. No, but he slapped me up last time. I don't want to get slapped up again. So just don't worry about it. I handle it, okay? Just don't answer the phone. Oh, okay, Mom. Dad, Mom. Are you my mom today or are you my dad today? Which one is it? I'm your dad today. I'm your dad. I'll be your mom tomorrow. I'm trying to be good, dog. I swear I'm trying to be good. It's the weed. I'm trying to be good, but it's the
stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
I'm trying to be good, dog. I'm trying. I swear I'm trying. It's very difficult today. Today it's gonna be very difficult.
So yeah, and I got some questions for you with that.
Yo, Mama Ho didn't want to answer the phone. She's scared. She's scared of Bill. She'll talk shit behind Bill back all day, but she's scared. She don't want to get. She's scared now. She's scared.
To Bill.
Okay.
How'd this all start with you two?
With who?
With you and Schofield. It seems like you guys had a long history.
Listen, he came to the gym. There's a guy out of Texas, a guy from Austin, Zab. Damn, he'd be upset if I forgot his name right now. Light-skinned, real fly, from Texas. Kirk's cousin. Kirkland. James Kirkland's cousin used to be boxing. Kurt. I think his name is Kurt. Damn, I'm tripping, man. I got these other niggas on my mind, so I can't think about that. Kurt, listen to my brother. Forgive me for forgetting your name right now because you mean more to me than that. But he's the one that brought Schofield up. You know what I mean? So
basically, this is the story, right? So basically, y'all know Mama Hofield from New Jersey. That's where they from. They from New Jersey. Then Mama Ho said, he from Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from the toughest projects in Brooklyn. You better look me up. I'm telling you. I was a shooter. Out there. I shot a lot of people out there. You better ask people about me. Go through my old neighborhood in Brooklyn. And now and ask them about Mama Ho. Just say Mama Ho and watch the response of other people. Like, man, this nigga. Listen, nigga don't know where he from. 1 minute he from Jersey, now he holler about he from Brooklyn. Again, you know what I mean? Only nigga from the East Coast where it's cold at. We just gonna say that. did that. we just gonna dig over there, right? So anyway, Mama Ho moved to Texas. Was living with Davies and all that shit there, right? So Mama Ho. So there's this dude that was in the when the kid, I think with kid officers in the amateurs or some shit. There's this dude that's from Texas. I think he's from Austin, Texas. If I'm not mistaken. Gave him the name Kid Austin. That's how he got the name Austin. Like, where Austin come from? You know what I mean? Where Austin come? That way, a nigga from Texas. I think the nigga from Austin, Texas, if I'm not mistaken. Nigga from Texas, the way gave him the name. You know what I mean? So, you know, I don't know where he at. I don't know where he Hey, I don't know where he at. Hey, y'all still talking about the old joke. Hey, shout out to that night and shit. Yo, okay, yeah, my son, you know, he has the same genes I have. You know, he had one part testicle, the other part, you know, vagina, you know, so he has that, you know, so he had to have surgery in that one testicle he had. So now we had to remove it, and, you know, I lost mine a long time ago. I just want to let you guys know, but that's neither here nor there. Boy, I got damn Mama Holyfield. I can listen, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. I can talk about Mama Holyfield for 10 hours straight. Just 10. I could just do a marathon of me just talking about Mama Holyfield, bro. Listen, the show will never end. The show will never end. I promise you that.
Phil was a young pup then, and Dad put it on him. You know what I'm saying? And Schofield went on a PR tour using Dev's name, right? Like he did something, right? Meanwhile, back at the ranch, when he had all the action to be out here in this ocean where you ain't signed to nobody and can fight everybody. Let me come out in the light and say that again. When you're out in this ocean and you can fight everybody, guess what he did? He signed up to that Golden Boy protection program. You dig what I'm saying? Now he's doing all that talking, but let Oscar do it. Let Oscar do it. You signed.
He said that he's doing all that talking. Hey, look, mate, listen, Bill ain't lying about that, though, about the PR campaign. Because when I met Mama Ho, that's all Mama Ho was saying. Yes, you know, like we sparred with Tank. We sparred with Devin. We sparred with Shakur. You know, we sparred with Abdullah Mason and Keyshawn and all of those guys. We the one help those guys get prepared. You know, we that's what Mama was talking about. We help other champions prepare for their fights. We been in there with Tank, and every sparring session that Mama Ho talk about, it's a lot. Mama Ho always talk about, you know, when we sparring Tank, you know, Kid was beating Tank. Tank felt my son's power. When we beat Tank in sparring, every sparring match, Mama Holyfield talk about her son always beating everybody. Her son beat Tank. Her son beat Shakur. Her son beat the Devin. Her son beat Abdullah Mason. Then when the video dropped, we see Abdullah Mason put hands and foot on Mama Ho. Wait a minute. That was nothing. That was just the first round. Why they won't show the other 3 rounds? It ain't no other 3 rounds. It was that one round. He put hands and foot on you, and you pulled him out the ring. True. Yeah. True. Mama Ho be lying so much, bro. Like, is it humanly possible to lie as much as Mama Ho lie? Then she get mad at Deebo Dev because Deebo Dev told the truth. Deebo Dev said that, you know, Mama Holyfield get all her son money. You know what I mean? Like, she giving her son allowances of his money. Again, the kid is 24 years old. And do the mama live with the son, or do the son live with the mama? Because both of them live together. in that same condo they got downtown San Antonio. Both of them live together. You know, so, and then the kid got a baby, so he have his girl over there with his baby, and mommy is in the other room. That's a controlling ass narcissist. That's a controlling ass narcissist. No, you're 20. No, you can't. Nigga, I was out my mama house. Nigga, I was out the house at 18. 18, I was hasta luego. Bam, I was gone. 2 years prior to that, I ran away for the summer. So who living with who? Is Mama Ho living with her son, or is her son living with Mama Ho? Because the son is the boss that's making the money. He ain't making a whole lot of money, but you know he's making the money. What? Why you in the house? Why you here? What's up? Why you here? Nigga, I can't walk around my house like I want to. You know what I mean? When you got your own house, you walk around it different. When it's you. You see what I'm saying? When you got your own place, you walk around your place different. You might want to just let it all hang out when you're walking in your house sometimes. You get what I'm saying? Or however you want to interpret that, that's on you. Shout out to Keisha, shout out to Akila. You might want to do that, right? You might want to do that. You get what I'm saying? But you know, nigga can't move like he want to move. Hey man, you know my mom, you know. I'm just saying, baby, you know, I'm just saying like kid, you know what? Like why okay, you're 24, like why we can't never have no privacy? Why is your mom, your dad is in the other room? Like, why we just can't have our own space? What's going on? Well, you know, I can't really. Like, kid ain't got no license. Mama control the bank account, everything go to the mama bank account. So when Deb said that, that's what triggered Mama Hopefield. But guess who said it before Devin Haney said it? Me. True. Guess who said that before Devin Haney said it? Me. Just like guess who shared that video of Mama Hope beating up Freeway Ricky Ross's sister before Devin Haney did? Me. So when I said it don't go viral, Deebo Devin said it go viral. But you heard it from me first. So that pissed Mama Ho off. You're sitting there lying. I'm gonna have you sued for defamation. What the fuck? You always talking about you gonna sue a nigga. You ain't gonna sue shit. You ain't gonna sue a motherfucking thing. Nigga, I'm gonna sue for defamation. All that defamed stuff you said against Shakur Stevenson. Lied on the man. Lied talking about you beat Devin Haney in sparring. That's defamation. Lied and said you beat Tank in sparring. That's defamation. Lied and said you whooped Shakur. That's defamation. Then double back. Shout out to Moti. Then double back and said, you know, wait a minute. I have this one sparring story. The kid. Yeah. What's up, Mom? Tell him that sparring story. Tell him about the time you and Shakur sparring. Tell him about that. Oh damn, I forgot. That happened so long ago. No, I tell you a story. I remember one time, like Shakur set us up. You know, Shakur sometimes he try to act like he's hurt, like you hurt him real bad. And then when you go in for the kill, he hit you with a like real strong, sneaky body shot. One time, Shakur hit Mike's son with a body shot so hard that he almost doodled on himself. And he had to fight the rest of the round with his butt cheeks clenched. True. That's what the man said. I played it over the show. What the y'all can listen? Y'all can say what you want to say about me. You may say he loud. You may say Coach talk a whole lot of shit. You may say Coach be laughing all the goddamn time. But what then you can't say? You can't say Coach be lying. True. Even Great got mad. Great got mad and all that shit there. And I said, Great, what you mad? I said, Great, did I tell a lie? But no, you ain't tell no lie. But goddamn, man, you be putting yeast on the seat. It's the yeast. Nigga say I be putting the yeast on it. I said, hold on now, I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna put the yeast on it now. I'm gonna yeast that motherfucker up to the highest of yeastivities. That bitch go. When I finish with it, when I finish with it, goddamn it, it's gonna be you go ahead. Hey, check it out. You could have been no fault. One dude whooped them and knocked them out, or whatever the case may be, right? When I finished with the story, yeah, dog, he had goddamn 3 of them, nigga. I had to whoop 3 of them. Yeah, you had no 1-3 of them. No, fam, I was right there, fam. It wasn't number one dude right there. Yeah, no, they were 3. You ain't see the other 2. I had them knock the other 2 out. They had them woke up and ran by the time you got there. I had them knock 3 of them out. 2 had them got up and ran and disappeared before you came. These outlandish stories, when you're going to hear these outlandish stories that Bubba Holyfield be talking about, bro, you know she lying.
I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the Wassa legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth? Nigga, please.
Hey, niggas catching bullets with his teeth. My son. He whooping everybody. His motherfucker whooping everybody in sparring. But you getting dropped by Talese. Talese had no put hands and foot on you. They robbed Talese. Little short basket dude had no drop you. He had no drop you a couple times. Had no drop you. Nigga had you sitting down in the corner without the stool. Goddamn it, you had no turn it back and tried to run out the ring. Nigga, Talese would put hands and foot on you, fam. How about you whooping Tank and Shakur and Devin? Boy, nobody believe that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, fam. Yeah, you doing all this shit.
End up with Oscar. Oscar's the one that's making the decisions. Haven't we seen what's going on with Virgil Ortiz?
Yep.
Schofields ain't calling no shots. Them niggas do as they told.
And guess what? Those are the facts. That's the truth. He ain't lie about that. Nigga, you signed to a promoter. You signed to Oscar De La Coca. All this shit you calling out, dog. Tell Devin, why don't you, listen, Devin, why don't you fight us, Devin? Devin, why don't you fight us? Deebo and Shakur, you ducked us last time. Listen, Mama Holyfield, bro, I swear for God, bro. I think I saw Mama Holyfield. Was that on, I think that was on Mill City. Mama Holyfield said, saying that Shakur ducked him in reverse. Shakur ducked him. Yeah, you ducked out on us last time. We knew you knew what was going to happen to you. And you got my son got sick. I don't know what happened. I'm like, bro, you can't make this up, fam. Nigga, you literally, fam, you fake your death. You fake your death like laying there, nigga. And I am thankful for the day he gave. You had all the Afro beats in the music and shit. I'm finna get this nigga all over again. I'm finna eat the Baba Holyfield. It's gonna be another ether fucking. I'm gonna do this one for free on GP.
Okay, I mean, they might have a different deal though. Don't you think? I mean, they're not going to have the same deal Virgil Ortiz and Floyd Schofield,
Yeah,
right?
their deal is let Oscar do all the talking.
Okay.
That's what their deal is.
Okay. He speaks otherwise. He says that, you guys knew what it is when it came down to that sparring. What does he mean by that? I mean, you're saying that...
Wait. Let's stop right here. Let's stop. I got a video that I did when I was in San Antonio, Texas, and when I interviewed Kid Olsen and Mama Holyfield and all them that right there, I was right there and I saw that kid spar. He sparred a dude from Argentina. I saw Kid Olsen spar. This shit that Mama Holyfield talking about, fam. This shit Bubba Holyfield talk about. My son did. Bro, I saw him spar. I was right there. At the Davies facility. I'm just saying, dog, I'm just being honest with you now. I ain't trying to throw the kid under the bus, but all I saw was a whole bunch of athletically moving around, unnecessary switching from southpaw to orthodox, jumping around like the great say, a jumping bean, showing all this athleticism, but that's all I saw. Lunging in, because he got all them goddamn muscles, so he don't throw punches with fluidity. He lunging in, getting caught with shots, head butting. If you want me to tell the story from what I saw. And then, how did you like my son sparring? You see how my son sparred that guy? That guy is ranked number 10 with the WBC or something like that. He was a champion before over there. And you saw how my son handled him. You saw how I was telling my son just to work on the defensive maneuvers. Cause Mama Holyfield like this here. Mama Holyfield will look you in your eyes and interpret to you what you saw. And she would tell, and what you saw in her interpretation of it would be the total opposite of what you saw. She tells you how you should see things in your face. I'm graveyard serious. True. Hey, Ramon, bruh, I just thought about this shit, right? Cause she like this here. Yeah, my son, did you see how my son was switching and how he was confusing the guy? And I was like, well, no, I saw him switch. I think he was switching just a little too much. The guy didn't look confused at all. I mean, he was cutting the ring off pretty well, going to the body, this and that, and he was lunging. No, that's not what happened. That's not what happened. No, when he went to the body, my son let him do that. You don't understand. When I was telling him to switch for a reason, my son knows the five. So he would have talked about this 5 styles, the boxing bullshit. I was like, oh man, goddamn. True. Oh, well, well.
You guys put a whooping on him.
Vicious stopped him. He didn't even go.
For the Gamboa fight?
No, he didn't help us. We only sparred him one time, and we stopped him. We stopped him. He only sparred one time.
Stop to the body or to the head?
Hey man, listen. If he was worth anything, we would have kept him around.
Oh, damn.
Man, wasn't worth nothing.
Hey, so when Bill Haney say he sparred Devin Haney and he went on a PR campaign to build his son profile up, that's the truth. Because he did the same thing with Tank Shakur. He kept, just go back and look at interviews. Mama Holyfield always bringing up Devin Haney, Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson, always bringing and Tank Davis, always bringing those guys up. We sparred with Shakur. We sparred with him. What are you talking about? We sparred with him. We sparred with Tank. And Tank, and we didn't even have, my son don't even have his grown man strength yet. What you think would happen if my son hit Tank with the grown man strength? And then I told you Tank wasn't going to fight us. He was going to drop the belt because he sparred with Floyd before. He know what kid can do. Like, fam. Mama Ho, she's in a, shout out to Gold Rush, she's in a fantasy world, bro. That was a TV show back in the 70s, late 70s, early 80s called Fantasy Island. Show called Fantasy Island used to come on, right? And it's an island where fantasies come true. So, Mama Holyfield live on Fantasy Island. And you know the crazy part about it? She'll look you in the eye with a straight face without even blinking and tell that bold face lie. Now she gonna throw her hair back. That's how you know she lying. Well, if she throw her hair back, like if she do like this, you know how women be like doing like this, like shaking their hair. If she might do that, she do some shit like that. You know what I mean? Just my hair, my son. What do you mean? My forehead? How my forehead look? Mom, I'm not gonna lie. What is it? Your hairline has went back another half an inch. It did. Yeah, Mom, it don't look too good. Mom, why don't you just go get the man weave? Like, do you remember that guy, Jarrell Big Baby Miller, the boxer? Yeah, I remember him, the guy who toupee fell off in the middle of the ring. Yeah, Mom, Dad, whatever. Mom, Dommy, Mommy, Dommy, Daddy, Mommy, Dommy, Mommy, Daddy mixed together is Dommy. Yeah, just go get Daddy. I think it'll look a little bit better for you. I don't know, but what are the people are going to say? What about my locks? Nigga, them locks holding on for dear life right now. True. Nigga, talk about what about my locks? Nigga, that ain't your real hair. Nigga, that's yarn. Talk about some. What about my locks? What about my locks? Nigga, that ain't your, nigga, take that shit out your motherfucking head. Nigga, that ain't your real hair. Nigga don't put yarn in. Nigga don't put yarn, mixed it with whatever remaining of his hair, of her hair. You don't put that shit in her head. Talk about, what about my locks? Man, get that shit out your motherfucking. Get that shit out your motherfucking head, nigga.
Man.
Wow. So you guys, it was one day of sparring?
I told you if he was worth something, we would have kept him around, Mills.
Yeah.
We keep the guys around that's good, that's going to, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Because he's saying that you guys are picking on him because he feels like you guys know that he's the best.
No.
The level of delusion. Listen, Mill. They're picking on my son because they know my son's the best. The best based on what? What is he the best? He's the best. The best based on what? Fail. Hey, wookie woo. I told them I'm a whole delusional. You know, my son, you know, listen, the Haneys are picking on my son because they know my son's the best. The based on what? You saw what we did to Tevin Farmer. You saw what we did to Tevin Farmer. You saw that. What you think we'll do to Devin?
His daddy is picking on him when he's picking in that account, taking that money allegedly from him. Yeah, he's picking on him when he don't let him have. I don't know. Do they stay together? Do they still live together?
Yeah, they live together. Yeah, they live together. See, now they live together, but this the setup. The kid is the breadwinner. Now the kid make enough money to take care of himself, right? So Mama Ho is living off the kid, basically put him at this point. So Mama Ho got the kid up under her bosom. She got her girlfriend there as well. A kid also got his girlfriend there as well. And he got a baby that all of them there, right? So Mama Ho like, no, that's some real shit. All the money go to Mama Ho. Kid know this. Kid, I'm privy to a conversation that kid had with a young lady, and you know, she was like, you know, he was like, man, this was before the Shakur Stevenson fight. In the lead up to that fight, I interviewed the yoga instructor down in Fort Lauderdale. Interviewed her, got a phone number and everything, and I got the interview right. And she told me like kid told her, yeah, you know, I really don't care nothing about this fight. The kid didn't want the fight. I really don't care nothing about this fight anyways, because, you know, it's not like I'm going to see the money. You know what I mean? All the money go to my dad. That's what she told me, dog. That's what she told me. I got it recorded. That's what she told me. That's what she told me, dog. That's what she told me. all the money go to Mama Ho. The boy 24 years old, he got to have his own place. Mama, so really, Mama Ho living with the kid. Mama Ho living with kid. But Mama Ho got kid thinking that she taking care of him. Don't worry, son, I'm going to take care of you. You don't need to know how to count. I count for you. The boy don't know how to read. They say the boy don't know how to count. You don't need to worry about counting. I count for you. Don't worry about your bank account information. I have all of that. Don't worry about getting a driver's license. It's okay. You don't need one. Don't like for real, bro. True. Yeah. True. Yeah. I said that over here first. That's what I said. Now, what Mama Ho worried about, if kid was to say, you know what? Mom, we do know that's what's going on. Listen, I think they're right. I'm 24 years old. I need to have my own spot. You know, I've been living with you all my life. I need to have my own. Cause Brian Noma Jr. got his own spot. He's 24, just turned 25. Just turned 25. He got his own spot. You know what I mean? He ain't living with his dad or mama. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. So, you know, so Mama Ho kind of like, so, you know, if Mama Ho worried about that. If kid was to snap out of that delusion, because remember, kid been hypnotized. Mama Ho don't say that. We hypnotized him when he was a baby. So he been hypnotized. Once he wake up out of his hypnosis and smell the coffee, you know what I mean? It's gonna be some shit. True. Yeah, it's gonna be some shit. Sources say, you know, he pulled the gun on the son too. Mama Ho. So you know, I think once the boy get some nuts, get some nuts. I know he had surgery on one based on what Mama Hofield said. So if he can get another one, you know what I mean. Once he get some of that there, and then he can stand up. You know, he gonna stand up to Mama Ho. Cause mama, he gonna stand up to mama ho. Mama ho, look, it's over with. That's how it's gonna end. That's how it's gonna end. I can promise you that. That's how it's gonna end. Just like that. It's gonna end just like that. It's gonna be a big falling out.
Yeah. We ain't fighting nobody that's still living at home. That's just that's bad.
Mm. Mm. I mean, he's saying he's gonna sue you, Bill.
Tell him get in line.
Mm.
They say that the boy I got into it with that I was trying to break up. They say he's suing too. He's suing too. But I done been to jail and everything. But guess what? About my son, yeah, they don't have a place in jail or hell that I won't go about him.
Hey, so Bill Haney and Deebo Dev have street cred. You know, Bill and Deebo Dev done went to the tank. They went to jail in New York. They got locked up. New York's finest, very own, locked them up. So they did hard time. Bill and Deebo did hard time. So street cred just went through the roof. True. Yeah. True. You did?
So fuck him. Now, guess what? But guess what? When a motherfucker's talking about suing me, y'all don't have the same energy. When I'm talking about suing Oscar, the niggas talking about we the police zap, and I told them fuck them.
Right.
Fuck them, and they street philosophy. I don't give a fuck. Go get the biggest street nigga and then tell him to come say something. Fuck him. Yeah.
I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah. No. Because they can die in the streets like all the other street niggas that done died in there. I happen to get out the streets and I'm telling them, motherfucker, change your ways and change your. Don't listen to these people in the comments. You don't be stupid like I was stupid before. You know what I mean? Before I grew up, and I was paying attention to that shit, and I thought that it was some loyalty there, and I thought if I, stayed down, held my mud, did all the things, it was gonna be good. I didn't get rewarded for shit.
Hey, hold on, no. Hey, I gotta say this right now before I forget. Hey, they need to make a docu-series called Surviving Mama Hofield. Surviving Mama Hofield. Boy. Surviving Mama Hofield. Somebody get in contact. Get in contact with 50.
I don't have no listen. And I'm a super street nigga. Super street nigga with no 401k out the streets, no love, no nothing.
He say super street nigga. I told y'all about that street nigga shit. Let me tell you something. It ain't no benefits. Fam, there's no benefits of being a real nigga in the street. I can tell you that right now. See, I don't work no jobs, and you got benefits. You got medical, you get sick or whatever, medical benefits, you know what I mean? You ain't got to pay full price when you go to the doctor because you pay for that on insurance. You got sick days. You can leave work, call out sick day and still get paid. You got PTO. You get what I'm saying? Paid time vacation, paid days off, whatever. You know what I mean? You got, and you got vacation as well and all that stuff there. If you work for a corporate business, when they do their progress reviews, sometimes they get their employees back bonuses and stuff like that. That's if you ain't corporate and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Stuff like you feel me? You get what I'm saying? So those are the benefits of being a civilian. Now the benefits of being a street nigga, a real nigga in the street. These are the benefits. Graveyard. That's a highly chance you might get unalived out there. Let's see, jail. Police. Handcuffs. Holding cells. Booking numbers, BFPOP numbers, count time, chow hall, let's see, a lot of collect calls. You're gonna be doing that. Let's see, you're gonna be taking showers with other men if you're in an open bay dorm. You see what else so those are the benefits of being a real nigga, a street nigga. True. Yeah, just want to throw that out there.
Nothing. Right. But I got my breath to tell other kids and boxers, man, don't fall for that shit. Man, you keep yourself professional. Listen, be as close to Michael Jordan and Kobe and all those other guys because they're gonna play us. Listen, when y'all said get down and all the other shit, well, guess what? When we got down, we got sent to jail. Because we went to jail for that shit. Me and Dev.
For the Tiger Johnson incident.
Yeah, that shit in New York, we went to jail, dog.
Look at that. Did they press charges?
Man, hell yeah. That's why yeah, of course.
Wait a minute. We got a statement with Tiger Johnson.
Okay, you know what I mean? Hey man,
The name on it? Oh Lord, wait a minute. Tiger.
Man, listen, man. I can't do too. Listen. I can't do too much because one thing that I can say is that I have a what's the thing when you get into it and then you can't go around the motherfucker? I got a
order protection.
Yeah, I got that. Whatever that is. Yeah, I got.
Oh no, he got a restraining order against him. So if Tiger Johnson got a restraining order against Deebo Devin and Bill Haney, then we ain't got to. I guess we can rule out ever seeing them get in the ring fighting each other.
That the
order protection.
Somebody can't. Yeah, order protection.
Right. Meaning you got to stay away. You can't be certain.
Yes. Yeah.
Person or inside of a guideline.
Like if you get into it with a girl, and you get into it, and then they give you restraining order. Restraining order. That's what I got.
Restraining order. Wait a minute. That's
I got a restraining order.
Right there. Mills. Can you break down it too?
So he got a restraining order. A fighter got a restraining order on another fight. No, man, I don't believe it. I don't want to believe that shit. I don't want to believe that. I don't want to believe that. No, I don't want to believe that. No, I got to get tired of the bit. No, I don't want to believe that. That just don't sound right. You gonna make sure you don't fight that nigga. Anyway.
Restraining order and order protection. Like one is like, please don't nowhere. And the other one is like, okay, I'll come around you, but don't hurt me. This is wicked.
He posted something about on Instagram. I don't know if you've seen it, kind of like talking about wanting to fight you guys.
No, I don't want anything to do with him. No, I don't want anything to do with him. Listen, I'm not looking for him. I'm not looking to do nothing to him. I don't want nothing, man. Nothing, man. Go the other direction. Man, you came my direction. You know what I'm saying? You see, I'm doing interviews. I'm doing all the shit. Listen, that way, man. Come on, man.
Hey, this motherfucking Bill City. Hey, shout out to Bill City. This is the gossip girl. Bill had that innocent look on his face, like he really, really interested and concerned and really into, like, damn, yeah. Boy, that's it. That nigga good. That nigga, yeah, man, for real, that what happened? Motherfucking Bill funny than a motherfucker. Hey, shout out to Bill. See, that nigga funny, dog. Hey, he funny than a boy. Yeah, dog, for real, dog. No, man, no, hell no, man, hell no. For real? Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, Neil, you don't understand. Like we beat all of those guys. I told you my son knows the 5 styles of boxing. Like, that's real. Like, they know. Like, why you think they don't call us out? And Bill let it be known. Look, man, Mama Ho don't run that. Oscar De La Hoya run that shit. You can say what the fuck you want to say, fam. Instead of Mama Ho, if you can say the fuck you want to say, fam, if hold on. Well, hey, shout out to Ramon. Got a cash out.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a damn dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
He say it's over for Mama Ho. Mama Ho holler about threatening lawsuits. I'm gonna sue you, boy. Hush. You don't hear that old punk ass shit. Shout out to Moti.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that $2 super chat. He said, what were you going to say? Text it to me, coach. Oh yeah, no, I already don't said it. Mama, my son was born with, part, half testicle, half vagina. You know, we put them, you know what I mean? Sometimes it gets confused, you know how it is, you know. Me being, like us men, you know, we have the XY chromosome and the women have the XX, you know, so they have the feminine energy and we have the masculine energy, but at the same time, we do have the X, and the X is first. It's the XY chromosome, not the YX chromosome. So the X is first. So we do have that feminine side, but you know, sometimes there's a chemical imbalance. Like me, I'm 20%. I'm 20% masculine, 80% woman, you know, and I lean more to my motherly side. Hey, bro, this shit like taking candy from a baby. Hey, Highlight Space, shout out to Highlight Space. SP got beats. This shit like taking candy from a baby. This shit, I need to be put in jail, dog. It's a crime. It should be a crime. Listen, it should be a crime for the things that I do to Mama Ho.
You sound like a bitch. Man, I ain't worried about jail. Shit, man, I don't give a damn about going to jail. You can take me to jail.
Take me to jail.
Shit, lock me up.
Lock me up.
Throw away the key.
Throw away the key.
Hey, you get what I'm saying? Hey, motherfucker. Hey, yeah, Mama Ho, man. Hey, let me drop these phone. Let me drop these phone lines, man. Let me see. I'm gonna see if Bill gonna come on. Hold on. I'm gonna see if Bill. Let me get Bill. He call me. Let me see if he call me. Hey, bro. I'm trying to say, oh man, these motherfuckers right here, man, that shit don't got real. Talk about suing everybody but me. I'm the nigga who put the video out. Shit, the video came from me. Shit, I'm the one who put it out. Yeah, a couple years ago. Shit. I'm gonna sue Devin. I'm gonna sue him. No, that's invasion of privacy. No, you need to talk to your son. Your son the one sent it to me. You need to talk to your son. That's who you need to talk to, mama. Talk to your son, your boy. Your boy sent that. Thanks to your boy. Oh, let's see. Damn. Hold on, let me try to call him. Let me try to call. Hold on.
You on?
Hey, Bill.
You on right now?
Yeah, look here, man. Hey, man, I want to send you the link, man. You want to hop on or you want me to call you?
No, send me the link. Send me the link so I can pop in.
I'm going to send the link now.
Okay, all right, cool. All right.
All right, let me send them the link. Hold on, let me send them the link. Damn, kind of like, shit. Let me see, damn. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm kind of struggling right now. the weed the chronic don't kind of like kicked in. The chronic. Let's see, we gotta copy that. Let's copy that. Bill Haney, let's see. Hold on, let me see what's up. I think that's it right there. Hold on. Click above. Hold on, y'all. I gotta. All right. I just sent you the link. So, hey, I ain't gonna lie, boy. I ain't gonna lie, boy. Hey, Ramon, check this out. I'm on sativa right now, right? I got 2 different sativas, and I mixed them together. Man, that motherfucker low, man. That shit, man. Hey, what did say, family? Keela say? She say, who you called? Who she said? Keela talking about Jamie. Hey, listen, hey, Keela, Keela, check this out. All jokes aside, like, fam, like, is it humanly possible to lie as much as this motherfucker be lying? Like Mama Ho say, yeah, you know, me and my lady, we're together, and I'm like, hold on, here you go. We got Remain. We got Remain, man. Often hated, never duplicated. Depending on who you talk to, he's the greatest dad in the world or the worst man in the world, depending on who you talk to. But either way it go, let's give him a round of applause. Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, man, shout out to True Media Podcast, man. You know what I mean? For always opening up the platform, for me to get on these busters' head. Pause.
Hey, look, you too old to be saying pause, man. You ain't from New York. And listen, if
Okay.
someone interpret what you saying that way, that says a lot. That has a lot more to do with them than you.
Absolutely, man. But it's like I said, man. Thank you for letting me come on here and cook. It's a lot going on in boxing. Where do we start at?
All right, listen, man. It's a whole lot. So we see Sean. Shout out to Sean. I see he got the victory over Jacob and stuff like that. And I see you was in his corner, and I see Devin was out there supporting him. I was telling the audience, I said, man, it seemed like you trying to build the Haney empire. Is that the case?
Oh, absolutely. Listen, I want to give, my kids, and my family, as many tools and as much wisdom as I've accumulated in my time here. You know what I mean? And that's what I do. I live for them. But my daughter is coming through too, though. I don't know if nobody know about her. She's a bad motor scooter too. She's still on that tennis court. So I'm looking forward to her, her ascendance.
So it's official about Devin, about Deebo Dev. He's fighting Rolly Romero in May, right?
Absolutely.
May. So how was you able to put that? How was you able to make that deal? Did you talk to Al Haney? Did you see Al?
I didn't see him personally. I didn't talk to him. That's something that Devin normally does. He talks to the promoters. He talks to Turkey, he talks to Al, he talks to Eddie, you know what I mean? And what I do is I look over the paperwork and give him my opinion on it, you know what I mean? And that's what I do.
Bill said, I look over the paperwork. He say, so Deebo do the talking. Yes. And then what you do, you look over the paperwork to make sure everything is straight.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm just a sounding board for him, right? He looks over the paperwork too, and basically the paperwork is pretty much what they all agree on. You know what I mean? And if if the paperwork is to his understanding, then we move forward.
Bill, is it safe to say that the Haneys move as a unit? Because you have your older son, you have your older son, then you have Devin, you have Sean, you have your daughter. I'm not is it safe to say that y'all just move as a family unit?
Oh, absolutely. We take pride in family. We take pride in the fact that we're there for each other. I'm happy that I'm the patriarch of it. An example of it. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, we move together, and I hope that's a good example for other families, in boxing and sports to do the same.
All right, so I'm finna pivot a little bit now. New York, you saw something shocking.
Okay.
I saw Mill City. I saw you address the Tiger Johnson situation. Bill, what happened with that? I'm
not at liberty to necessarily go into depth with it because I have a restraining order on me, which I guess is accompanied by a gag order, but I'm not 100% sure. So,
well, you got restraining order. No, man, hell no. Well, you got a restraining order. Hold on. In boxing?
Hey, man, in life, you know what I mean? Yeah, in real life, so I also got an ongoing case against me, as well as Devin has one too. You know what I mean? So
you can't talk.
Our attorneys just say just watch out because I think that it's something else going on than what we're traditionally accustomed to.
So I tell you what I will say is this here: the streets been talking. And the streets say that, by you and Deebo Dev, father and son, going to jail together, doing hard time, your street credibility, the stock has went up in the streets. So I just want to give you a round of applause for that. Round of applause for that. Yeah.
Well, I'd have to take the applause back and give it to you back, brother, because for us, it wasn't It wasn't monumental at all. It was something that was disheartening. You know what I mean? To look over and see him as much as I've done, and tried to prevent from that happening. So that's not something that I take pride in. That me and him, you know what I mean, was in the clinker for that short time.
Yeah. No, all jokes aside, that was unfortunate, but I do understand you got a pressing legal issue. So anyway, to pivot a little bit on X, the application formerly known as Twitter. Devin Haney has been, doing his things, such and such, and I have it on my page. I've got to pull it up, but Devin says Devin made mention. I don't know if he was provoked or not, but Devin made mention of, more than likely, because Mama Hopefield always brings y'all up. He made mention of, Kid Austin's, financial situation as it relates to, his mother. I call her Mama Hopefield. Y'all may know him as, Floyd Schofield Sr. or Junior or Junior to the Senior, or whatever. I call her Mama Hope. That's what I call. Some people call her Auntie Sco. I call her Mama Hope.
Have you been threatened with a lawsuit by Auntie Schofield?
No, Mama. I haven't heard anything from Mama Ho at all. You get what I'm saying? Mama Ho told me to lose her number that day when she was on the show. She said, "Lose my number." So I lost the bitch number. So I ain't heard nothing from her. You know what I mean? I'm not avoiding any smoke at all. I'm waiting on it. To be honest with you, because I got something else in the cut that I'm sitting on. I got something else in the cut I'm sitting on. You see what I'm saying? So when you make that move, Mama Ho, I'm gonna make this next move, but it's gonna be big. I can promise you.
Man. Well,
but I haven't.
Well, listen. I think that when he talked about my grandbaby, and then he brought in her mom and all the other things. I mean, I think that he was attempting to take the gloves off, but of course, no one house is made of that doesn't have any glass. You know what I mean? We all have glass in our houses. So and it's all love and all fair and love and war. So you know what I mean? Mama Hopefield or Auntie Hopefield, I mean, AKA, you know what I mean? See, it's Ramadan, so you know what I mean? I definitely don't want to blow my blessings on him, but I definitely, you know what I mean, have a job to do, and I don't want to lose my job. You know what I mean? So, it's a bittersweet time right now.
Well, right now it is Ramadan. That is true. So, Ramadan is more spiritual than anything. And I was talking to my grandfather. He used to be like, a lot of people look at Ramadan as that's when you fast from food and stuff like that from a physical aspect. But actually, Ramadan is really more spiritual than anything. That's what you should get out of it. The renewing of the spirit. So I'm happy that you got the Rolly Romero fight locked in. Bill, is there anything, without giving away a game plan? Because Rolly Romero, he lives in Vegas. You guys out there in Vegas as well. Well, y'all everywhere, but both of you guys kind of like came up in the Mayweather's gym, but Dev worked with some of everybody. I don't know how many different people that Rolly have worked with, but there's a lot of familiarity there between the two. Is there anything about Rolly Romero that that strikes, like raise the level of concern? Like, okay.
Absolutely. He's one of those guys that has a special kind of strength that's only given to people that's special like he is. You know what I mean? And with that, you have to be on point. And you have to be on point for real. And he can take it because he's special. And anybody that can take it, like, you got to deliver it precise and on point. Other than that, they'll be around and they'll be a nuisance. They'll be everything that, you know what I'm saying? So I take him very serious. You know what I mean? And until we totally, neutralize him, handicap him, and beat him up, then I'll continue to be concerned.
This fight kind of like, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think highly of Rolly from a skill set standpoint in comparison to Deebo. You know, because Deebo is a lot he can do in the ring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He, like you say, feet so sweet they got to cheat to compete.
Well, you know what? I also believe that. You have to take into account that God blesses everyone with something. You know what I mean? And that's something that he has, right? Has gotten him to where he is as a world champion. So we wouldn't be picking him if he wasn't. Of course he put Ryan Garcia down and beat him pretty much most of the rounds of the fight. He didn't get his just due in it, but it's something that we experience all the time. So we understand that. We understand that the narrative has shifted back to Ryan Garcia and Mario Barrios versus Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero. So we take this shit serious, dog. We're not looking past him. We're looking at him. You know what I mean? And after the Brian Norman fight, he was the first one on the list. So you know what I mean? I'm proud that we got him.
Speaking of Brian Norman, I didn't even know this was out there until I just saw it. I physically saw the video today where Brian Norman was suggesting that Deebo Devin Haney is microdosing off of PEDs or whatever the case may be. Were you shocked to hear him say that?
Yeah, I was very much shocked to hear him say that. Because we were the ones that was initiating for the longest amount of testing. And as far as that I know, anyone that's doing any kind of dosing wouldn't be wanting to do any kind of testing. But if Brian Norman Sr. can get some of those doses from whoever that he said that he was talking to that was lying about us, then he can get stronger and take them engines out of that car a little bit faster down there at that auto body shop that he's forced to work since he's kicked out of boxing. You know what I mean? He just can PED them fingers up to twist them bolts off barehanded. You know what I mean? Jack up the car with his fingers alone. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Look, man. So look, the man got a trade, man. He's able to take care of his family with that too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But since he know about PEDs and he know about somebody and all that stuff, then maybe he would take them because it'll help him down at the garage. Because I don't think nobody is going to test him if he, gets some cars in and out like he's supposed to.
See, you do. Hold on. Do you see this?
Hold on, y'all. Let me.
See this?
Yeah. Well, they blame me for
today.
everything. Yeah, well, they blame me for everything. So I'm cool with it. I accept it.
Hey, so yeah, I mean that kind of threw me for a loop. Now this is not what Brian Norman Jr. has said.
Hey, I'm on the live.
You heard me, Bill?
Yes. Yeah. What you say?
No, this is not what Junior said.
Oh no.
But Brian Norman Jr. didn't say that.
No, I'm talking about Brian. No, those comments were not about Brian Norman Jr. They were for Brian Norman Sr. You know that, right?
Right. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
No. I was just letting you know that it wasn't Junior didn't say anything. That was.
Oh no, Junior at the same time. What Junior did was Junior said that he speaks for himself and Brian Norman speaks for the garage.
No, he ain't say the garage. Hey, hold on. Why you say the man got kicked out of boxing? Why you say that?
Huh? Well, because when I talked to him on Mill City yesterday, he said he's just a fan of boxing now. He's no longer he no longer has a voice of as an insider voice. He was speaking as a fan now.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you know what? I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I hope everything worked out with B. Norman Jr. He's a good young man, bro. He's a good young man.
I'll put you in my pocket for just a second, because then I'm gonna let my nephew drive. Come on, Cole, you drive.
Yeah. So. But anyways, yeah, man. So it's kind of like
I can still hear you though.
Okay, you can still hear me. We good. So it's kind of like I really do have a lot of goodwill for Brian Norman Jr. I think he's down in
No.
Texas working with Ronnie Shields now. I don't know if that's the only trainer he's working with, but he's trying to get better as a fighter. I think he learned a lot. And so now y'all don't start the Deebo Dev campaign. So we bringing back Deebo Dev in 5. We got Big Rolo in 6. Big Rolo in 6. What you think about that?
Listen,
Big Rolo.
however they call it, however you call it, I believe that Devin is going to be victorious. You know what I mean? So
Hey.
however you call it, yeah,
you sleeping? See, Bill, you're sleeping on Big Rolo now. Big Rolo don't got a whole lot better, since the last time, Bill. Big Rolo don't got better. I had motherfucker tell me, yeah, Bill phone no froze. Yeah,
okay, no. Well, the only thing that beats special is very special, and he's very special. So anything's possible with the kind of strength that he possesses. So we plan on being on our A game.
Boy, you's a hell of a nigga. Boy, you is a hell of a nigga. Bill said the only thing be special is very special. Brian ain't gonna lie, but that was good. That was good. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. It ain't easy to impress me. I'm impressed. I was impressed with that one. I ain't gonna lie. I like that. I'm gonna have to use that one myself. I'm gonna have to take that one now. Hey, listen, man. I can't wait. I can't wait to go back to Vegas, man. I love Vegas, bro.
Oh man, listen, you invited everybody in the chat. We invited, and more importantly, listen, it'll be, God willing, inshallah, it'll be Memorial Day weekend. So kids will be out of school, and everybody be off of work. And the whole city will be lit. You know what I mean? So it's a great opportunity or a great time, you know what I mean, to come out to Vegas for the Memorial Day weekend, which is historically something that Al Heyman does really good on that weekend. You know what I mean, in terms of putting on events, from what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Al, him, Sam Watson, all those guys over there, man. It's amazing because you don't work with Top Rank, Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, Turk Al-Sheikh, and you're working now with Al Heyman. Like, how have you been able to navigate that? Like, especially in this era of political dominance as it relates to boxing, certain fights are hard to be made. Wrong side of the street politics. Some people may be trying to duck you or this or that, just whatever, right? Hide behind promotional companies. But in this climate in boxing, how, Bill, have you been able to consistently get these big fights in this climate?
The very first time that we've ever done anything with anyone, bless you, but anytime we've done anything with a promoter, we did it in partnership to fight a champion. We've never went to a promoter and said, hey, let's do a deal and you give us a tune-up, or how about this? How about you give us a couple fights to raise our profile? We've never went into anything other than being an asset to a company and making it a big event happen. You know what I mean? Whether it was Logan Paul and KSI, whether it was filling in for Usyk, who got a bicep injury in DC, and we were the main event there. It's a lot of different instances. The fight in Times Square, where we were the co-main, pushing hard, and then Riyadh. Our language and our verbiage that we speak publicly is what we speak privately. It's not like a promoter or a network will hear us talking and then call a meeting, and then it's a different tone. A lot of these guys are really looking for those promoters to save them, right? And they go into it and they talk a lot of shit on the internet, and then behind the scenes, they're telling the promoters and they're telling the networks and telling them that they really ain't ready, that they don't really want that fight that they're talking about on the internet. So when you do that, that's an easy way to get kicked out of the business. A great way to get welcomed in the business is the energy that you show publicly is the same energy that you should show privately when you're doing a negotiate.
I see exactly what you're saying. For me, it's really amazing when I sit back and think about it. I say, damn, man, like it's kind of like damn near impossible in today's time from a fighter standpoint to be able to maneuver in the business of boxing the way you have, bro. Like literally, you were with Matchroom. You had the WBC title, if I'm not mistaken, and then you left there and went with Top Rank in order to get the Undisputed fight. And had to go to Australia twice, not once, but twice for Undisputed. Then, so you worked with Matchroom on multiple occasions, worked with Top Rank.
Well, before that, we were on Showtime on the Showbox Next Generation. And I think we went just as many times as anyone else. We went 3 times on there. And what it's saying is that, and we knew it, that everyone that had won was undefeated in 3 appearances on Showbox, all became world champions. There were guys that did 2 times, you know what I mean? And I don't think anyone that had only appeared 1 time. But I think the guys that did it, they did some were twice, and then it was a very few select group that were able to appear on Showbox 3 times, and then go on to become a world champion.
So what I'm hearing is the progression. So that's what I'm hearing with all that, what you just said, just from Showbox to pretty much where you're at now, the progression throughout Devin Haney's career, and then just.
But if I can point out as well, Coach, is that the zone, and I say this in the meeting so they know that I tell them, I said, well, we got with you guys when everybody was pronouncing it dazzling, when the only 2 guys you had was Tevin Farmer and Danny Jacobs. Those were the only 2 fighters in America that you had. And what we wanted to do is show that we could move the needle, that we could go to a network like a DAZN that no one was on, and still maintain traction. You know what I mean? And his profile has continued to get better, but we had to show that we could go over on DAZN, and everyone said, you're going to get lost on DAZN. No one is going to know about you. That's an app. And after that, you know, and I think Eddie, one of Devin was his big new American talent for him to sign to a co-promotional deal. We've never did a show with anyone and didn't have it. It was a Devin Haney promotion show. Showbox was our shows. We were doing those shows. We were promoting them. We were getting a venue. We were getting an opponent way before anyone even knew us. Then we picked Luke Campbell, an Olympian, right, who had a gold medal, who was the #1 in the WBC. Reason why we picked him, because we were ranked in the WBC as well, but Mikey Garcia had vacated, and he was the Empress. He was the Empress title holder. He vacated the belt to go up to fight Earl Spence, but we wanted Mikey Garcia. So when Mikey Garcia left, unbeknown to us, Top Rank would set a precedent and taking their champion, a potential champion, to fight for a vacant belt and another division.
Repeat that, Bill, because the phone broke.
Well, they took precedent that they were able to fight for a vacant belt. They were able to fight they had the WBO, but they were able to fight Luke Campbell for a vacant WBC belt when we should have fought Luke Campbell to become the WBC champion, and whoever would have came champion would have fought Lomachenko, if that's what would have been in the plans. So that was unprecedented. I don't think we'd see that now happening or remember it. And if we did, it's far and few and in between. Where a champion in another division would want to go over and fight for the vacant belt.
So is the plan? It seems that the plan is for Devin to become undisputed at 147. If he gets by Rolly Romero in March, the end of March 30th, I see that you're talking about, looking at Ryan Garcia in September. So, and that's another title holder. So it appears that is it safe to say that you guys are looking for undisputed? That's the goal?
Well, yes, of course, being undisputed in two divisions, one being a glory division of 135 pounds, lightweight supremacy, and then being, undisputed at welterweight has a tremendous ring to it.
That's a glory division too.
That's a glory division too, and being able to do them, and inshallah being under 30 years old would be extremely remarkable. So yes, that has that tone and that ring that pushes Devin to the Mount Rushmore of boxing.
Is Craig Keyshawn Davis in Deebo Dev's plans in the future?
He's on the list for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Every time I hear this list, man, he'll say, "Yeah, he on the list." So Bill, so you
one more unprecedented thing that's happened, and all the guys on there is bad motor scooters. All of the guys knock people out. All of the guys beat people up. All of the guys, you know what I mean? Nobody's on the list that's no walkover, or no cakewalk, or no choir boy, or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? The list was comprised of the people the fighters that the people cheer for, the fighters that the people celebrate in or around the division. You know what I mean? And I think that's what makes Deebo who he is that you want all of those guys, right?
Hold on, Bill.
Listen, okay, not only do you want all of those guys, you want the guys that have hardware. You want the guys, you want to fight for something, right? Now, so it's one thing to have them on the list and then say, okay, they'll happen when they happen, but Devin wants them while they got belts. Rolly Romero has a belt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Of course, we have an updated list coming up. You know what I mean? We got to update the list because Mario Barrios, he fell off. T.O. dropped down in the list. Brian Norman, he's not on the list. So there's two spots.
Two spots.
Xander Zayas is one of them. You know what I mean? Of course, he has something coming up, so we got to see how he does. Hopefully, you know what I mean. He'll continue to be successful.
How was Xander on the list? Xander's at 154, Bill.
Well, he has two belts, and Deebo likes those belts. You know what I mean? It's like, and that's the thing about him is, you know what I mean? Have you ever seen somebody, you know what I mean, and they have, they got a herringbone. It's like, why do you want the man chain, man? You know what I mean? It's like, right? He's just, you want, you see him, he got on a what is those other kind of chains, Rolex chains and all this, and I look over and I see him, and Devin, I was like, oh, he got two belts? Oh, he got two chains, huh? Where he at? You know what I mean? So,
hey, listen. Don't nobody like calling Devin Haney Deebo.
Don't nobody like seeing him either. Well, they don't like seeing him either. That's even the other part. That's why he's called Deebo. Is fuck what you call him. You don't even like to see him show up. You really don't like me either because I'm with him. That's the only thing you don't like about me is because I'm with him. Because he's the one gonna put in the work. That's why I didn't understand about the incident in New York. I'm saying is, bro, right? I'm talking about what he's gonna do, and everybody want to look to see what I'm gonna do. Man, come on, man. I'm talking about Deebo. Leave me alone.
Hey, hold on. I got some criticism of you right here, Bill.
Okay.
That's what the
Yeah.
people say.
Okay.
Why you ain't go for the kill when you drop, when you drop Brian Norman? Why you ain't go for the kill?
Brian Norman was and still is extremely dangerous. You know what I mean? And
Nice.
the power is the last thing to go. And we learned that with Jorge Linares. You know what I'm saying? So you can't take chances thinking that the man is dead. Everybody is talking about he was dead. He wasn't dead. And you also see in that part of that fight, Dev did get hit with a hook as well towards the end of the fight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just one of those things that he is who he is. He's everything that you guys said that he was. He's everything that you guys believe him. But Devin is something that I said that's just a cut above. You know what I mean? These guys ain't nothing to play with. He put a guy in the hospital, I think for a couple weeks or something, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude lost his memory.
Dude lost his memory. Yeah, he didn't even remember. Listen, the man didn't remember the weigh-in. He didn't remember getting to the arena. The man ain't remember nothing.
Boy, I ain't gonna lie, boy.
I said, well, what did he remember? Because they had somebody say, well, what did he remember?
Hey.
They said all he remember is Brian Norman's a bad motherfucker, but Brian Norman did not fight Devin Haney. He knew that. That's what I did here.
Hey, look, boy, Bill, I ain't gonna lie, boy, Deebo, boy, he showed me something that night, boy, because, listen, the way y'all looked in that because people were saying, man, Deebo shell shock, you saw him in the last fight, and all this stuff there, and then, rah, and then when he went in there and he dropped beat Brian Norman in the second round, and then he stood over him, I was like, damn.
But he told him that. He said, well, what if
psychologically?
Yes. But he told him that, remember, he said, okay, you saying this, but what if I do that to you? Then what?
Y'all remember that?
He said it can't happen. Brian Norman said it can't happen. He said, boy, have you ever got your meniscus broke?
Yeah,
boy, I break meniscus and all the stuff.
Yeah,
he's gonna tell you meniscus and all that, boy, and all the shit, so yeah.
So what was the biggest things that you learned from the Ryan Garcia fight in New York and the Brian Norman fight in Saudi Arabia? Because a lot transpired between.
It's a lot. You talking about a lot. You talking about You talking about another fight in between there and all this. First thing is you can't never trust Oscar De La Hoya at all. That's why I say Oscar De La Fuya. You know what I mean? And then he comes back talking about we gonna do some business. Man, you go from one extreme to the other, you know what I mean, and play clapback games and all this other kind of shit, then turned from a promoter to a comedian, you know what I mean? A Hall of Fame fighter to, a comic act, you know what I mean? So yeah.
It's amazing that you said that because you see what's going on with Oscar De La Hoya and Virgil Ortiz. But not only that, the Clapback Thursday was something that they spoke about as well because, Oscar, it's like he's talking down on Turki Al-Sheikh. He's talking bad about the people who he has done business with in the past, probably currently still doing business with them. And, from what I don't know. I know you're getting ready for a fight, but it's a lot going on with that. It's kind of like, man, the people looking at Oscar De La Hoya is like, man, I mean, he has his fan base. Oscar De La Hoya got a fan base, believe it or not, as a promoter. That's crazy. But people looking at him like, is he stable?
If every time you see him and ain't no kids around, why do you think I would be sticking around if your own kids don't want to stick around with you, man? You see what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? Never do you see him. He keep walking around, you know what I mean, with that piece on his arm. And man, if you don't knock it off, man, really, dog, if you don't knock it off, who cares about that shit? Really, I'm saying this. Who cares about that? Him showing up with his piece.
His piece on
showing
his
up
arm.
with his chick. Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Man, Man, oh, bro, you can't, man. This is the thing, right? This is the thing with me. I'm like, fam, it seemed like he's burning so many different bridges. Oscar De La Hoya, I'm saying to me, it seemed like he's burning so many different bridges. I'm like, man, okay, he going through what he going through with Virgil Ortiz and his manager. There's no telling when Virgil's going to come back to boxing, be able to box again because of the arbitration or whatever it may be. Ain't no telling when they're going to come back to box again. Rick Meridian saying what he's saying. And, to me, it just seemed like Oscar De La Hoya got a bad reputation right now. It'd be very difficult for me to think of a fighter who would be of any notoriety that would be anxious to want to do business with him.
He got all kind of shit and all kind of allegations that go back with him on all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Canelo.
Yeah, but I'm saying also shit. I mean, he's allegedly a tree jumper too. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, allegedly, yep.
Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Yep. But he don't want to talk about that.
You know what I mean?
In all my years, I ain't never forced on nobody to do nothing, and you know what I mean. And as an adult, I interact with adults. I don't do none of that. You know what I mean? And I mean, no means no. You know what I mean? I learned that early on. Then your mom and my grandmom and all that. No means no.
It means no.
A woman say no, it's no.
Hey, I don't know nothing about that, but
I'm just saying. I mean, allegedly, this is what's online. We didn't, he didn't talk about it. We always talking about hearsay. Well, I mean, you have people that then came and filed complaints about this shit. So, you know what I mean? We want to be, we want to be sympathetic to any alleged victims.
Yeah. I didn't know that. No, I didn't know that. Yeah, see, you telling me about something that I'm not even aware of. That's why I said what I said. But I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know he came out and said all that.
You want to look it up and see?
Yeah, I look it up.
Okay.
Let me see. This recent?
No, this shit been going on for a long time. You know what I mean? You know what?
So what am I looking at? Oscar De La Hoya? What? How would I word it? Oscar De La Hoya.
Let's keep talking, and then you know what I mean. Then we can come back to that.
Okay. All right. So the Rolly Romero situation, I was kind of shocked about that. I'm gonna tell you why. Because in the beginning, Rolly Romero was very adamant about that he's not going to fight Devin. I ain't gonna fight him. He born. He didn't see that. He said he was trying to make the fight with Manny Pacquiao. That fell through. That didn't work. Now, this is what I say. I know he got that mandatory. I think his name Garcia or whatever the case may be. That guy's pretty good. From a stylistic standpoint. I'm not saying that Rolly won't be able to win, but from a stylistic standpoint, that's a high risk, low reward fight. Now, because that dude can fight. He got skills. So the next thing I know, Rolly Romero does a 180, and now he's sending posts on X saying that, yeah, man, he's trying to fight y'all. Were you surprised?
No. He's on the list he's on the list for a reason. You know what I mean? And of course, he doesn't want to be on the list.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But there was nowhere around it.
Yeah.
What was nowhere around it.
From your perspective, what made him change his mind after taking such a hard stance in the beginning? He openly was ducking y'all. He said he's not. There's no way I'm fighting Devin Haney. He said that. What made him, from your perspective, what made him have a change of heart?
Well, I mean, I made a call to Gilberto Mendoza and asked him, you know what I mean, and actually told him that, Devin, we wanted Rolly Romero, you know what I mean, and we want to do that next. And I said it to him after we beat Brian Norman, you know what I mean, and he welcomed the fight. Of course, it ended up being where Rolly would then have to pick his mandatory, or he would have to pick a champion, to fight, to unify, because that's the only thing that trumps the mandatory. But of course, I had said that then, and I knew I knew there was a possibility that Ryan Garcia would fight Rolly.
Yeah.
You know, that Ryan Garcia would fight Rolly. You know, because obviously they've been talking about that as well. So when that didn't happen, you know, I seized the opportunity.
Man, listen. So basically, we should be talking about Deebo Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia fighting right now. But the reason why we can't talk about that is because when Ryan Garcia fought Rolly Romero, he lost to him. If had he won that fight, y'all would have been had the rematch already.
We would have had the rematch already, but we would have also had the rematch when he lost. Ultimately, you know what I mean? We didn't fight for a belt, so we were fighting for you know, I mean, we were fighting because that it's the ultimate grudge match. It's the, you know what I mean? We don't like each other. It's bad blood. But it makes it even more sweeter to be fighting for a world championship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, so different times, different things can happen. Can you play my Twitter? Did you already play that with me and Henry Garcia talking?
Yeah, I played that. No, I skipped over it. I had skipped over the part. Yeah.
Well, you can just
I played the video. I did play the video though. You want what you want to pull up your Twitter?
Yeah, pull up my Twitter and then just play.
What Henry said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cause y'all ain't got no. Do y'all have any? Y'all ain't got no real beef, do y'all?
With
I
who?
see it right. Hold on. This it right here. We're gonna share this right here. I have it right here. Hold on.
Okay, you might play.
I think this is it.
How are you?
Oh,
You in Chicago?
Cold.
Guess what? I'm on the live with the one and only Bill Haney.
He says hi.
Come on.
I'm on the line with Bill Haney. We're on Instagram Live.
He says, come on.
How's he doing?
No, I don't want to hear that shit. Bring your ass on here. We here. Come on. The people, I'm looking for you. No, he, ha, nothing. Come on here. Let's talk in front of the people. You've been summoned.
He said you've been summoned.
Or call out the mandatory.
He said you've been summoned. You have to come on Instagram Live.
Or call out the mandatory.
I'm tired, man.
Yeah, I think he said he was tired. He was in Chicago or something.
I know you are, but you bring your ass on. You come on over here.
I want to, man. I want to. How you doing, Bill?
Hey, listen, I'm happy that my son whipped on your little cousin and you didn't show up. You didn't show up for him. They're upset at you right now. You know that. You know your family is upset right now.
No, bro. Listen, bro. It's just
Said you was gonna come.
You know that.
No, but you told them you was gonna come and you didn't show up.
I didn't show up because I'm in Chicago, man.
What you doing? What you doing in Chicago? What you doing in Chicago?
I live out here, Bill. Bill, I live out here.
I said, what are you doing out there?
This vacationing.
Huh?
I'm vacationing. I'm on vacation right now.
For a little
bit, yeah.
So you left the Herreras while you were vacationing. Now, why Ryan didn't show up? Ryan was in town.
He was in town?
He's in Vegas.
I thought he was in Miami.
I thought he was in Miami too, yeah. With the face off with Keisha.
Yeah, that's what I
thought. Oh, he was in Miami? Oh, okay. Oh, I thought it was in Vegas.
No, he wasn't. If he was in Vegas, he probably would have shown up,
Well, he ain't posted nothing about the fight.
He did it?
No. Hey, listen, Henry. Listen, Henry. Henry.
You know what?
Oh, listen, Henry. Get you some rest. Okay, Henry. September.
Remember I told you, Henry, that Devin Haney.
Watch out, Mill City. Move out the way, Mill City. Move out the way. I got you. You move out the way.
If that can happen, that'll be great. You know, I don't know what's next, but if that can happen, that's on our agenda as well. Yeah. Of course.
Okay, Mill City. We need to let Henry. You get some rest, Henry, because you are not doing it right now. You get you some rest, and we're gonna call you back later. Because I'm looking to talk to Auntie Schofield. I'm gonna call Auntie Schofield.
I'm kind of tired. Hello?
Okay. You go.
Hey, Bill. So y'all confirmed that for September.
I've been trying to talk to these people and that's what you see behind the scenes. They're acting like they don't know what I'm talking about. That's why I got him on there and ask the people, does it sound like he's trying to do it?
Nah, to me, it don't.
I mean, can we ask the people? Can we just ask the people that we have damn near 400 people up in here, 320 something. Can we just ask them, what do they think?
We got over 400 with the other YouTube channel and X as well.
Okay, well, can they? We just could hear their opinion. I just want to hear their opinion. The show? I mean, yeah, they can call the show.
Hey, y'all, all right.
Hey, man, can call the show, but I want it in the chat. The people that's not calling, just can they just let me know what they think?
Let me see. Okay, man, I'm tripping. Hey, what you say, Ramon? He said it sounds like they don't want to fight simply. So Ramon said it sounds like they don't want to fight. Jamie says nope, they don't want to fight. Schoolo said they're not doing it. I guess he tried to say they're not doing it. This guy says, pugilism said Bill sound like he clout chasing Ryan more than Keyshawn Craig pulling up on Deebo block. Okay.
All right. Well, now, what's his name? What's his name?
Pugilism.
Okay, Pugilism, come on up. Come on up. You come on up. You get sent Pugilism. Drop the link or whatever. The link is there. Pugilism, come on in and explain to us what you're talking about.
Hey, listen, I don't like dropping them links, man. Listen, brother Dave, you drop them links, man. You don't know what you're gonna get when you drop a link, bro.
Man, come on, man. Listen, when you hanging out with a guy named Deebo, you ain't even worried about it.
I ain't talking about that. These dude be doing some strange stuff, bro. Like these dude be showing up with no clothes on and everything.
Yeah. I heard. Yeah, they used to have that a lot over there on other old boy channel.
I ain't. I was like, hell, I had a dude do that on this show. I was like, oh, hell no. That's the last time I drop a damn link. Hey, phone lines open, man. 530-494-9636. Y'all call the show, man. Bill Haney on the show, man. Y'all can also super chat your comments. And as well, hold on. Oh, we got a call calling in right now. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach, man, what up, man? It's Yamas.
Yamas, talk to me.
What up, Bill? What's going on, baby?
What up, though?
Y'all calling from... Ain't nothing, man. I'm calling from NYC, man. Brooklyn in the house, man. Yo.
Brooklyn.
Yo, you gotta tell me, cause yo, I don't know the lingo over there in the Bay, man. So we dying to know what a tree jumper is, man. First of all.
Look it up in the Urban Dictionary.
Come on, Bill.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Look it up.
I'm gonna go on the... All right, I'm gonna do that later, man. Yo, I'm going
Allegedly.
I got a question.
Allegedly.
Yo, check this out, though, Bill. Yo, I'm gonna leave it at that, man. Yo, but Bill, check this out, man. Yo, if the opportunity presented itself and the number was right, would you approve of your son fighting Carissa Shields?
No, that's the worst thing to end up. Yeah, no, that's the worst thing to end up to doing as a man, ending up, you know what I mean? Putting his hands on a woman, you know what I mean? And play, you know what I mean? And any kind of way, you know what I'm saying? She's kicking ass and taking names. And I wish that she would just stay whipping on them women. I told her. And if Clarissa was talking to her, I talked to her. I told her the other day, yesterday, I said, Queen, listen, let your king fight with the men and you stay whooping them girls out. You know what I mean? You need to leave 50 Cent alone. Leave him alone because he's a man. No, he's a man. He's a man, and that's why she got a man. She got a man. Let the men talk. Let the men go back and forth. You know what I mean? Because I like when she talk to a woman, And then she say, well, listen, bitch, I'll just come over there and punch you in your face. And it's just legal. It's all fair and love, but it's not fair with them two. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but what if the woman is hell bent on fighting the man? That she's the one coming with that
hey,
energy.
man, listen. If words, sticks and stones, man, you know what I mean? Hey, man, if the woman is just talking, she's just talking, man. You know what I mean? It don't be a fight until the woman, put her hands on a man, and then that's something else different. You know what I mean? And chances is, if a woman put her hands on a man, he's been doing something. You know what I mean? That's inconsistent with being a man. You know what I mean?
Yo, can I get one more quick question, Coach?
Go ahead.
Yo, Bill. Yo, man, we out here in NYC. I'm disappointed, man, that you can't come back to MSG no more, man. You got any plans to come back to Brooklyn, maybe? Because I want to see your son out here, man. I fuck with you, bro. That's my peace, man. Peace and love, man.
Hey, listen. If I don't ever go in the building, I walk around that motherfucker damn near every day. I'm all around that motherfucker. So if I don't never, shout out to New York and the love I get around there, because you're going to see me again, even if it's standing in front of that motherfucker. You hear what I'm saying?
No, you can't be on the Bill. You can't be on the premises.
No. I'm talking about the sidewalk. I'm talking about on the sidewalk. You know what I mean? I'll see you when you come in and when you come out. You know what I mean?
You've been kicked out the garden. You and Deebo, so damn, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah,
bro,
man,
that's crazy, bro.
Well, as a dad, what kind of dad wouldn't be proud to know that you're willing to go to jail and hell about your son? You know what I'm saying? So it's just part of the job. It's something that, like I said, that I didn't want to happen. But I would rather me be there than Devin be there. And you know what I mean? If Devin had to be there, then I would want to be there with him every day until he got out. You know what I mean?
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Reese from East Oakland.
Reese from East Oakland.
Hey,
talk to me.
East Oakland, man. What street? What street? What street? What street? What street?
Dallin, man. Remember we talked it up. We went back and forth a couple months ago.
Yeah. You right over there by my hood, right there. Yep.
Yeah, what's happening?
Hey, man, it's all good, man. It's all love, man.
Yeah, Bill. I had to, once call.
You know what I'm? Hey,
right
listen,
now,
but
and,
you know what I'm doing.
I
Hey, but tell him, you know what I'm doing.
Well,
I'm
there
doing
you
my
go.
best.
I can't even get off.
Wait. I need your help for you to let the people know and understand that I'm doing my best to not to have to come back to East Oakland and do the shit that I used to do. So anybody that gets out and able to stay out is an accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? Now every day I know that, you know what I mean? I don't go back to those ways, man. You know what I mean? All that bullshit that goes along with it. And you see a lot of times people in the comments, you know what I mean? And people, they talking about police and who suing and all these other things. Man, you know that shit don't bother me, man. You know, because look, I know everybody is trying to get out of that motherfucker, man. And I wish I could just bring them out, man. But if I can't bring them out, I'm going to be an example.
With that being said, Bill, when y'all going to come back out here? Any plans? Have y'all thought about it? Like, y'all had a success when y'all was at the Chase against Regis. You see, you know what I mean? We showed out.
I ain't going to lie.
We had an event out here since Ward. So,
hey, listen, we
you know
did.
what I mean? So,
man,
what's going on there?
Listen, the cat got out the bag. He knew, but he didn't know, because before that, everyone was saying that we didn't have a home. You remember that, Coach Malachi? Everybody said we can't sell at home and all that shit. When Regis came out there and seen the town and the Bay come out, man, listen, ain't nobody else. Everybody else been scared to go back to sign to go fight it in Oakland.
So have y'all tried? Have y'all tried to double back and come back out this way, or I mean, we just talking like
no, for real. All seriousness, the promoters, the networks know that gate will sell. That people gonna come out. It's gonna look good on camera, and it will look good. You know what I mean, in everyone's pockets. So it's a real possibility. It's just when can we land, and who are we gonna bring?
Okay, because I hear this, this Ryan talk, right? Initially you had a caller's call, and at this point it kind of seemed like they trying to real talk. Outside looking in, look like they trying to get a homecoming. You know what I mean? and trying to have Ryan. He finally became a champ after all these different divisions. So yeah, I mean, they're trying to milk it a little bit. You can't even blame them. I mean, y'all been champs for a minute. So with that being said, this would be a perfect time for y'all to utilize. Y'all star power and make somebody come out here.
Yeah, well, you can't make them fight. You know what I'm saying? You can put it on the table. You can do everything. And like I said, when you start working that A side, that's to me is a side sometimes that's doing everything to not make the fight happen. These guys, we know who they are, and they know that we want them names on our resume. So with that, it becomes some negotiating. You know what I mean? And they know that we'll negotiate to get them in there. And I think a lot of times that you see the guys that's working the A side and they're only the A side, but look at their resume.
But yeah, I hear all that, and maybe I phrased it wrong because on this show, coaches are adamant about that. Fuck that A side, B side bullshit. Because we want to see the fight. You feel me? We want to see the real, real against real. So at this point, Dev has built a name. He got a resume. So at this point, motherfuckers gotta, if you want a title shot or you want to get exposure, you gotta come see the boy, and that means coming over this water and coming to the bag. Do it.
Yes.
So shout out to you, Coach. Appreciate
All right,
the time.
Reese, shout out to Reese, man.
Absolutely. Reese is 100% right.
Got another call. They calling in. The phone ringing off the hook. I'll call her. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach Malachi, what up? This is Damien from the Bronx.
From the Bronx.
Damien, talk to me.
What up, Bill? Salute.
What up?
Salute, Bill.
Salute to that BX.
Enough respect, man. Word up. Enough respect, man. Respect what you did in the game. I hear what you're saying. They always want to bring you back in, but you got out on top, man. I equate you to sort of like what Bud did, man, in the boxing game. Salute to that. I'm Team Norman over here, man, but I always knew that Haney was going to take on that weight well. That's why these motherfuckers ain't trying to rematch you, man. You know what I mean? He ain't losing that belt. He ain't putting that belt on the line. Ryan, they don't want it like that. Haney's going to take them punches a lot well if they even land at 147. That punch, that drop, you know what I mean? It's dropping anybody at 147. That shit was perfectly timed. Now they're trying to say the young Jaguar Jr. is chinny. No, that was a great punch. He handled the work well. And forget about that clown, man. That rematch that happening for 11 years like Mayweather Pac, man. Just focus on 147. The bigger fight is unifying with Junior again down the line. That's the bigger fight for Dav, man, in my opinion. Enough respect to you and the whole team. Coach Malachi, you already know how we get down. Respect to you.
All right, shout out to Damon, man. The Bronx, stand up. The Bronx. Hey, Bill.
Shout out to that Morris Park boxing gym, man. Over there in that Bronx, man.
Hey, New York. You look pretty good in New York. I saw you walking around, tall buildings.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Damn, this West Coast fella way out, in the concrete jungle.
Hey, man, listen, I get so much love in New York, man. I'm telling you, man, I love it. It's a little cold right now. It's colder than, a California kid is used to, but it's part of the game,
And you got to come down here with the Florida, man. It's 80-something degrees right now.
Oh, I'll be there. Listen, I'll be in Florida. I'll be in Florida, God willing. In a few days. Devin, we're starting camp. In Florida. We've already done what we call pre-camp, you know what I mean? That's just, staying in there, keeping everything. I think everybody even kind of witnessed our pre-camp, you know what I mean? You've seen photos and shit like that. But now we're going to get down to the get down,
Man, look here, man. I like those pre-camps because I know Bud had them pre-camps as well. And Carla, hold on. And the simple fact that you was able to, Brian, I'm not gonna say a lot to you. Like you put just how you put everything together and the way y'all process the information and really come with the game plan and stuff like that. It's really amazing. That's why I asked you. You've been through a lot from the Ryan Garcia fight to the Jose Ramirez fight to the Brian Norman fight. Now you're going into something else. And I like what Devin said. He said, man, in 2024, I was at the lowest of the low, and now he back. You know what I mean? So, that's amazing. But I got a call right now. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Troy Graham, Baltimore. What's going on, good brother?
Troy from Baltimore, talk to me.
Nephew. Yeah. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
You know what? I
BMO.
text coach. Yes, sir. I just recently text coach about something. I said if it could happen, I would love to see if you all could fight Rolly and Ryan could fight Crocker, and then basically Ryan wins, Haney wins, you all come together for all the belts, and your son puts him out of misery. Well, I don't mean that in a final way, but in a sporting way.
Yes.
I would love to see that happen. So, hopefully that will come to pass, man. And then I know somebody called in and spoke about Shield. Honestly, she should just stay right where she is.
Walaikum salam. Hey, are you in Vegas still?
I'm in Baltimore.
Okay. Soon as I get off, I'm on an interview. Soon as I get off.
Okay. Yeah. Bill, in the last time you was on here, man.
Hello.
Yeah, Bill, can you hear me?
Hello.
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
I can hear you, Bill.
Hello. Coach.
Yeah, no, go ahead. No, he had to click off. He couldn't hear us. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Okay, no. Well, Coach, I text you, so I don't want to put it out on air because he's not here. But I text you, so you could just check it out after.
No, go ahead.
All right?
Back. Okay. Shout out to Troy. Salute, fam. Yeah, Bill. Like,
hello?
she don't. Yeah, Carissa. She don't. She going viral for all the wrong stuff. But it's like this social media stuff. And I tell people, man, you can't try to fight every battle because you're gonna be in fights all the time. And she wants to fight every battle. You get what I'm saying?
Who?
Like, talking about Carissa.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, she's a beautiful black queen. You know what I mean? She's gonna continue to have to fight. That's why I respect my mom so much, as just a black woman and her fight, and as I get older, I understand. I was like, shit, it was harder on mama than it was on dad. You know what I'm saying? So I think that her fight, and she's been fighting so long by herself, her and Papoose make a wonderful couple. I can't compliment them enough. How, you know what I mean? Both of them have made, I guess, a resurgence, and they're at the top of the game. They're like the public enemy couple, public enemy number one couple. So I would just hope that she would let him handle the man business. You know what I mean? And she get into her queenship. You know what I mean? Let him handle the king shit, man, and then she stay a queen.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Bill. You being very, very nice and sweet with it. Look, man, she doesn't. I've been around her. You've been around longer than me, but bro, she don't give off the queenship energy. She gives off
no, she really does, because I met her.
I beat the bitch ass, I beat the nigga ass, and this and that, and this whatever. Right. I don't even know if she go to pop it on there. I don't even know if she would even allow Papoose to even handle the men, because she want to handle the women and the men. I don't even think that's possible.
Well, because she's been fighting for so long. You know what I mean? It's a movie. It's a documented that she's a fighter, on and off, in and out of the ring. And she's been fighting for so long that it's hard to give up, to give up that fight. You know what I mean? When you've been doing it and you rely on yourself, to now have a partner in Pap who's a hell of a fighter with him in his own right. You know what I mean? So it just takes, it's going to take a little bit of patience, a little bit of discipline, and a little bit of prayer, because you have to also pray on it. You know what I mean? And let that man that you've chosen to be your man do his job as being a man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that sounds good, but she's starting fights. So it's not like, okay, with men coming at her and then she defended herself and she got to let, Pap defend her. She's starting fights. Yeah, I whoop that nigga over there. I whoop Rolly. Yeah, I whoop Keith Thurman. Yeah, Triple G. Yeah, I give him a run for his money too. Yeah, and like she's actively doing that. So when you actively doing that.
I think she's I think she's pretty much standing on hers because as a couple, when she's talking that shit, I mean, say you show up with your girl and then, you know what I mean, and she show up with her man, they gonna match up pretty good with any couple. You know what I'm saying? Because when she get through tightening up the girl, she can come over there and help her man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I'm gonna bet on them. You know, and the couples game. You know what I mean? They do the couples thing. They show up. You know what I mean? So, I don't think that she's bluffing when she's talking the shit that she's talking. You know what I mean? I just think that some of the battles she doesn't need to necessarily fight because she has her man, and he's incredibly articulate with his words and stuff like that. So he can speak on it. But I think then you have the trolls that come in and get on her about him speaking. You have the trolls that get on him about her speaking, when at the end of the day, they're just trolls and they're just bots, because we've both talked about it. When we're out, we never see somebody come up to us and say,
No,
hey,
never.
you know,
Never.
hey, you know, hey, you know, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Never.
yeah, you need to know. So I think that it's all just part of the game, you know?
Yes, sir. Hey, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's Mitchell from Chicago.
Mitchell, talk to me.
What's up, Mr. Haney? How you doing?
Hey, shout out to that Chi-Town.
Yeah, I know. I be seeing one of y'all coaches, Coach Nate. He got a gym on the division in Austin. I be seeing him before the
Big Nate.
last fight.
Yeah, Big Nate.
Yep. Yes, sir. Bill, I keep hearing Henry say that about the cross contamination. I don't know if you're able to, but when Ryan pled guilty to whatever he pled guilty to, what really came about the fact of the matter?
A suspension. A suspension of a year and also $1 million fine.
Yeah, one of the things I find very interesting is what they keep saying is cross contamination with Henry. I want to ask him a couple questions, like, was the supplement FDA, was the FDA regulated? Because if that was true, you know.
No. No supplement. They give the lot number of any of the supplements. The supplement company came out and said, listen, we're going to sue you. Listen, ashwagandha, NutriBurst, all the, and I could have been botching their name. So, but all of the companies that they provided, they went and bought some of their products, and none of the products had the ostarine in it.
Yep, you're 100% correct. And I said the same thing on the boxing books. I used to manufacture supplements. You know, with supplements, if you look at the back, like you all, Coach workout, if you ever look on the back, that's basically inventory. You know, all the ingredients and the analysts and the analytics. So you can't get cross-contamination of something that's not in their inventory. So I knew from the beginning that Ryan was, it sounded kind of very faulty. It wasn't true. But, congratulations to your youngest son. Congratulations to Devin. It seemed like y'all headed in the right path. Possibly undisputed again. Shout out to the media. Shout out to you, Coach. I see a lot of growth in your show, and I appreciate you for taking my call.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Shout out, brother. Mitchell from Chicago.
None of these guys in the chat is gonna whoop Clarissa. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing to Clarissa. None of the guys in this chat here is gonna do nothing to Clarissa. Y'all ain't even gonna get in the ring with her.
Who talking about?
No, I'm saying but I'm saying this. No, the shit that she be talking. You're gonna have to be a professional man, right? Okay, and she's talking about a world champion, right? So she didn't spar guys. She be sparring guys now. Ain't no doubt about it. You know what I mean? And listen,
she could beat Rolly. She could beat Rolly Romero.
No. She can't beat Rolly. She can't beat Rolly. No, she can't beat Rolly.
Would you tell her that? Would you tell her that?
But say no, huh? Yeah, I can tell her. I'm gonna tell her that I don't believe that she can beat Rolly. You know what I'm saying? Right, but at the same time, can you blame her for thinking that? I mean, do we supposed to condemn the woman because she's saying that she thinks that she can whoop Rolly, and she's saying that she's whooped men. Well, I should say, go back and say, let's say she didn't say she's saying that she can outpoint Rolly, she can outbox Rolly. She's not saying that she can stop Rolly. You know what I mean?
Man,
But,
hey, Bill, how much she pay? You must be a part of the Clarissa Shields PR team.
I just really like everything. I like everything about them, and she hasn't always said favorable things about them. And she likes Shakur, and you know what I'm saying? She from that side. But I mean, dog, there's some soft ass, dog. There's some soft ass. Listen, let me just tell you, dog. There's some soft ass guys too, though, dog. Them niggas be just talking, dog. I'm talking about a nigga in the chat, and you ask the nigga when the last time he had a fight, nigga say 8th grade. The nigga be having in his mind that they're gonna do all that shit until the shit go down. They really in their mind. You can ask them, they say, well, show us. When last time you fought? Now, if it's a professional fighter, okay. Professional fighter can come back and say something. You know what I mean? But these average Joe Schmoes, man, they'd be mad. They got beat up by that woman.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, Coach, what's going on, man? It's Mason from Flint, Michigan. What's going on with you?
Mason, talk to me.
Hey, shout out to that Flint.
Hey, Bill, Bill, I got 2 questions, right? My first question is, what's the difference between East Oakland and Deep East Oakland?
Hey, man, listen, Deep East, that's where it go down at, man. That's the difference. Shit. That's where all the fly niggas is at. That's where all the fly shit come from. Deep East Oakland. Yeah. What's the difference?
Okay.
What's the difference?
Okay.
We the flyers.
So
nigga, East Oakland is Deep East Oakland got the niggas. The niggas come from Deep East Oakland. Not that it ain't none in West and it ain't in North Oakland, but nigga, what do you mean? I'm from East Oakland, Deep East.
Yeah, he asking. He's from Michigan, so he's trying to figure out.
From Michigan, yeah.
Yeah, he don't know.
All right, I'll tell you. It might be the difference between 7 Mile and the East Side.
Oh, okay.
So East Oakland, Deep East is the East Side niggas.
The trenches.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
But then West Oakland is a little bit more. It's kind of grimy too, though. But East Oakland, in the middle of East Oakland, there's some nice shit going on there. You know, some nice houses, nice shit. And then you got Deep East Oakland, they get a little bit more.
Yeah, so could y'all, when y'all be talking about East Oakland, y'all talk like the rest of Oakland is trash. North Oakland, garbage, West Oakland, South Oakland. But if you ain't from the East, y'all talk like if it ain't the East, the rest of Oakland don't matter.
Yeah, well, that's just when you from there. You know what I'm saying? When you from there, it's gonna be a difference. You're never gonna say that you just from Oakland, especially to people like you gonna say I'm from East Oakland, right? And you know, the Bay, when a person says he's from the Bay, that doesn't mean guys pretty much from Oakland never say they're from the Bay. The guys from San Francisco, Vallejo, Richmond, they'll say they're from the Bay. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. And my second question is, the Rolly fight, that's official? What about the whole Ryan Garcia in September rumors we've been hearing? Is that how's the negotiations looking on that? We gonna get that in September?
You know what? We hope to. You know what I'm saying? That's why we called it. You know what I mean? We have enough time to plan it. We've planned before. Only thing changed the plans last time is Rolly. Ryan lost to Rolly, and that's the only thing that changed. Inshallah, God willing, that's not going to happen with us. And we look forward to our next fight in September being Ryan.
All right, brother. I appreciate it. Bill, Coach, y'all have a good one, man. That's my call.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Shout out to Mason. Hey, Bill. So is Turco Al-Sheikh involved in this fight, the Rolly Romero fight?
No. No, he's not.
Dang, so all right, all right. I don't want to get too personal. I don't want to get too personal. But man, okay, are y'all worried about getting paid? Because we're hearing a whole lot going on with Al. You see what I'm saying? With Al, so I don't know how to. Is the paper looking right?
Well, I mean, I think that you have fighters that speak about it, and they speak after the fact, right? You've never heard bad things about Al until a fighter get broke, right? When a fighter is going through the shit, it's thank Al, thank Al, thank Al, and then I guess when they look back over things or whatever, or they have, I think some people have said that I think Al was investing their money, or they were getting a certain amount of money, like a month or something like that. Yeah, we don't need any of that kind of education. We've been doing this. We've been doing this for a little while, so I think we kind of, you know what I mean.
No, but see what we can do.
We're gonna do what what we've been doing. Is at the end of the night we're gonna go home with ours, and then they go home with theirs.
No, what we can do, see, we can take the money. See, we're gonna take your money, and we're gonna invest it in some junk bonds and flip it.
No, but he's extremely no. But see, they're complaining. But they're complaining. But they're complaining at the after. You know what I mean? Right? That's not been my experience. With him, so I can't speak on that like that. I can only speak, you know what I mean, from this deal right here. And this deal, we're not at the table as a fighter. We're at the table as a promoter.
I understand. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, this is Chris from Bakersfield, California.
Chris, talk to me.
Yo, Bill. So, man, what's the latest with this Keyshawn situation? We've seen him call Devin out, then we seen him move the goalpost and say he was gonna fight Lewis Crocker. And then, we seen he said something about being in the DMs, your DMs, about making something happen. So I don't know. He kind of all over the place, and I just got a question for you. What's the latest on that? Do y'all have any plans for that? Or
last thing I heard that he having problems with a coach. A coach got in the ring and pieced him up or something. Somebody said. So I don't know. He got he got some YouTube shit going on. He got. He's all over the place, like you said. You know what I mean? He'll stay on the list. But right now we're not concentrating or paying him any attention.
Okay. All right. Well, I had a quick question about that, man, because I've been seeing little stuff here, little stuff there. Look like it might happen, and then he go one way. So yeah, that's all I wanted to know.
All right, shout out to Chris. Salute, fam. Bakersfield, California. But I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you, man. It look like it's lining up pretty good. If you guys go on this run, you can win these next two matches this year. It seems like that,
man, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm like, it seems like everything is lining up. Like, damn,
Yes, and listen, but you remember, I told you everything was gonna be good because we believe in God. You know what I mean? We trust in Allah. Allah is the perfect planner. I think we talked about this when I was in Florida. Back then, you was like, Bill, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I said, watch, coach, it's gonna work out. You know what I mean? And that's just what it's done.
So
thank God.
How do you feel about Top Rank? Just reported earlier that Top Rank now has they worked out a deal with DAZN. How do you feel about that? You got Matchroom over there. Now Top Rank appears to be over there with DAZN now. How do you feel about that?
Shit. Anytime that they can go get some money from a network, you know what I mean? Because I didn't have no money for them. I wasn't gonna give them none. So I'm glad they worked out a deal with somebody, you know what I mean? Because everybody was kind of like shitting on Top Rank, you know what I mean? And I had done good business with Top Rank, with the Brian Norman fight, right? So I want them to stay in business. They got some great opponents over there.
Yeah, they do. What about how do you feel about Zuffa Boxing? I know Oscar De La Hoya don't like him. He can't stand him, this and that. But how do you feel about him?
Great opponents. Great opponents. That's all. They're signing opponents. But I mean, you got to know that these people that are thinking that they're signing with these people and they're not going to fight, right? They're putting themselves in a trap. Soon as they sign, right? one thing that the promoter and the network start doing is, how can we get him in the ring with Haney? How can we get him in the ring with Haney when they're in or around the division? You know what I mean? Because it makes for great, it's a great fight, and it makes for great theater as well.
You know, and what I do like about it, Bill, I will say they're on Paramount. You know, everybody have Paramount. You know what I mean? Showtime's owned by Paramount, and you know, I was kind of surprised that, you know, they shut down Showtime Boxing. You know, I'm thinking that Paramount is just getting out of boxing altogether, but then they come right back and.
Well, that's because you can never count out Al Haymon. You're never going to be able to count him out. He's been doing this thing since Bill Graham and Al Haymon presents. You know what I mean? And as a little boy, I would always hear that on the radio. Al Haymon presents. Al Haymon presents. So it's a great opportunity for us to work with him, and hopefully we'd be able to show the world that you know, that it's not that stereotype that people are trying to say about him. You know what I mean? We want to be able to, just like we've worked with Eddie and had successful shows. You know, we've not talked about we've had any problems with him. Bob, I think the only person that we've ever had a problem with is Oscar De La Hoya, because we go into the deal as a co-promotional team. We go take the losses, right? And we accept the wins. $1 million came back from $1 million that Ryan Garcia was supposed to put in the pot for doing that. He didn't distribute the money. So I'm looking forward to working with Al. You know what I mean? Working with Tom Brown.
I look like phone. Look like Bill phone might have done went dead or something. It probably don't went. No, it's still up. Yeah, I think his phone might have went dead. That would have seemed like. Yeah. What you say, G5? He said we need Top Rank around. I totally agree. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie to you, G5. When I saw that they had a deal, I was real happy about that with Top Rank. Hey Bill. Well, I guess you ought to have spoken to me about the Ryan Garcia situation. We'll see how that work out. If that fight would have materialized, there definitely would be drug tested for that, right?
Most definitely.
Were you shocked about? Because I didn't get a chance to talk to you about this. Were you shocked about Floyd Mayweather suing Showtime Sports and Steven Espinosa? He didn't sue Al, but when you look at some of the details in the lawsuit, he's throwing Al's name under the bus. You know, conspired with company A to defraud me of this and put monies in accounts that he controlled, but he didn't sue him. Were you surprised at that? I was shocked.
Yeah, I was definitely surprised, being that they had the relationship that they've had, and by Al having the reputation that he has. We've been looking forward to working with him. You know, and it's no different than right now. Like I said, those experiences aren't ours. But at the same time, the things that they're looking to do and people are looking to do that they've said they've done with Al, that's not what to do. That's not. We're looking to do a big event, and that's what we're planning on doing.
Bill, so you being the architect of the Haney dynasty, because it appears that I got to put my Stephen A. Smith on right now. You know, it looked like you building a dynasty over there under the Haney name and brand. You know, are you a chess player?
You know what?
I'm asking. Are you?
I don't play. Yeah, no, I don't play any. I don't play any games at all. Any kind of board games or anything like that. I think if chess, I know how to play chess. But you know, I spent time away, and you know what I mean. It was cards, it was chess, it was dominoes, and all those things. And then and then I said to myself, once I get out of this hellhole, away from these professional chess players and domino players and card players and shit, I said, I don't want to see another motherfucker.
They always say some slick shit. Hey, you always got some slick shit to say, boy.
I can't wait to
boy,
get away.
Hey, boy, you keep some slick shit to say, boy. He say professional, the card players, domino players,
pinochle players and everything. Shit.
yeah,
I
pinochle,
couldn't wait.
yeah.
Right?
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And listen, and out of all of the games, I never got to the tippy top. I can't say I was the top nigga in none of them. You know what I mean?
Hey, bro. Hey, brought back mirror. He said pinochle, spades,
everything,
checkers,
everything,
chess. Oh
everything,
man, bro.
everything. Yeah, so so when I came, I said, man, and I haven't played or did any of this shit other, since then. But I am doing all the things, bro, that I thought that I wanted to do when that was near and dear to me, my family and kids and spending time with them and stuff like that, yeah. I don't spend a lot of time with that other stuff. Anytime.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's G5 from the Bronx. What up, Coach? What up, Bill?
Hey, man, what about that Morrissey Park,
How you
man?
doing,
Tell them about that Morris Park
Hey,
jet.
man, I just left from that area. I'm on my way home for work. But Bill, I got two questions for you. Is the last fight, because I know he got a 3-fight contract with Riyadh, is the fight with Rolly considered the third fight, or is it going to be extended?
You know what? That we have an ability to go out and make the fights that we can make, and I always give Dr. Rakan and Turkey an opportunity, because they have a great platform. They've been good to us as well. You know what I mean? If they was necessarily interested in making the Rolly fight, you know what I mean? That would be something that we would bring back to Al as well, and Al working with them, and Louis DeCuba has worked with Dr. Rakan and them, so it would be something easy to make happen if that was a fight that Turkey was interested in.
Oh, okay, because that was my second question. Is the Rolly fight going to be considered a Riyadh fight, or is that independent?
Right now, it's independent.
Oh, okay. That's all I have for you then, Bill. Coach, you have a good day. Blessings from New York. DX, salute.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Coach, can we dispel any rumors or any thoughts that Devin could be ducking a Ryan Garcia fight when we just spoke to Henry Garcia and he don't know nothing about it?
I mean, I don't hear anybody saying y'all decking Ryan. Well, if it is, I haven't seen it really, but no, if the brother go back and rewind on the show or go to Mill City platform, you call Henry Garcia on the phone live on air over there, so we just saw it. So, if someone's still saying that you're ducking Ryan after watching that, then maybe they just suffer from a case of confirmation bias. I don't know.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, it is what it is. So, people, hold on, somebody in the chat want me to, he said, please God, let DC Gray be the next call. Oh, no, hell no. Man, I'd never get off this we'll never get off this live, man. Hell no. Anyway, hey, Bill, well, listen, man, I appreciate you taking the time out. Is there anything, I'm looking forward to coming to Vegas. Next, was it, it's in May, my bad, yeah. May 3rd, I'll be there.
Tell them what you just got through doing, baby. Tennis.
Oh, tennis?
Yeah, tell them what you're going to be when you grow up. Tennis star. That's right, but so this is what I do. Bro. You know what I mean? This is all I would think about. You know what I'm saying? I'd be up in them visiting rooms and saying to myself, oh, what I would do if I was out, and you know what I mean? You know how you tell your parents and you tell everybody, when you get out, you're not gonna do the same things, and you're gonna value you know what I mean, your kids and all the stuff. So that's what I am. I'm knee deep in and being a parent, and every fight that we've had, I thank Devin, you know what I mean, because he continues to elevate the family and continues to keep us and put us in positions that we can be there for each other,
Man, I'm not gonna. As I told everybody, I say, man, you know what? I sat back and I looked at this. I say, man, you know, it's kind of like the Haneys. You know, everything you guys move as a unit, and everything y'all do together. And it's kind of like a, you know, y'all putting together like a dynasty. You get what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. You are the architect of that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm looking to do that with my family right now. Caller, what's your name when you call it from? You the last call.
Salute, coach. It's Akila Kareem.
All right, go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum, Queen.
Hey, Bill, Mr. Bill, how you doing?
Assalamu alaikum, Queen. How are you?
I didn't have a question. I just want to tell you, you know, I want to give you flowers, you know, for Dev and all of that. You know, I met Dev when I was in Vegas, you know, and he's a very respected your fan. So I just wanted to give you flowers, Bill, you know, and
thank you,
I
Queen.
appreciate what you do for boxing, my brother. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Queen. Thank you. That
And
means the world to me.
I will be there in May as well. I will be there in May.
All right, please do, and come on and let me know so we can make sure that you. Oh, Coach, man, make sure that you get the Queen's information so she can, you know where everything is at and all that. You know, from the weigh-in to the press conferences to everything, the whole fight week plan. Coach Malachi will have, he gonna have everything.
Okay, Bill, most definitely. Matter of fact, I think I do have your phone number. You know,
Okay.
Bill, but yeah, but I just want to give your flowers, my brother.
Okay, Queen. Thanks a lot. Okay, and call
right, shout out,
inshallah.
All
right. Shout out to Akila. All right, Bill. Hey man, listen. I appreciate you taking the time out. I know y'all getting ready to. I know you said y'all did a pre-camp. I know that Devin is very, very serious. I really do like the president that you're setting right now. I love this. I can't sit here and say I don't like it. Me being a man myself, having kids, I have 5. So, in the simple fact that I see that y'all move as a unit and, from where you came from to where you at now, you can't hate on that. It's like, damn, he laid the blueprint out. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, people, even if people don't like you, understand what for whatever the reason may be, but if you look at the position that your family is in right now, you can't deny that, Bill Haney is the direct result of that. You know what I mean? And then now, the younger ones are going to take the baton, and they're going to run with it, and the seeds going to take the baton and you water those seeds.
Only thing I can hope, Coach, is that that they don't like me. They just respect me. If they can respect me, then I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? Because I'm truthful and honest that my job as a parent supersedes anything else that I do in life.
How was the program going?
It's going good. It's going good. It's going good. Of course, we're continuing to help. We got I would have to ask my nephew how many people does we have on board right now. But obviously, like I said, if I can be an example for my story, is that spend time with your family, educate yourself so you can be an asset to your family. My goal isn't to try to help as many people, try to be, use my story as inspiration for the kings to go home and the queens to go home and see that they have stars at home. They just need to polish them up, All
right. Hey, man, listen, man, shout out to Bill Haney, man. I want much love to you, brother. Rolly Romero, Deebo Devin, your entire Haney family, and whoever else involved in the camp. Wish y'all much success, brother. I will talk to you later.
Absolutely,
let's give our brother Bill a round of applause.
All right. Appreciate you, King.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man, you know what I mean? You know what? The simple fact that he working with Al Heyman, I'm like, damn, bro, you know how difficult that is in today's boxing? They've been able to work with Matchroom on multiple occasions. What, Lou DiBella? What's my main man name? George Camboso's promoter. They did something together. Top Rank. He went to working with both of them. Golden Boy. And then now PBC, Al Heyman's PBC, and he worked with Turk Sheep. Bro, like moving across the chessboard. Caller, what's your name? You called it from?
Hey, what's happening? What's happening, coach? This practice, East Oakland. What's up with you, man?
What's going on with you? I've been good. We got 3 minutes, fam. Talk to me.
Oh yeah, you still on the phone with Bill?
Nah, he gone.
Oh, he gone. Okay, I got on late. But no, man, I was just calling, holler at you guys. That's all, man. And I was there knocked out sleep off that summer.
All right,
that gas.
All right, salute, man. Salute. Shout out to Freddie, man. Oakland, stand up, man. Salute, fam. Yeah, man, it is what it is. Shout out to Chucky. He say, please, God, let DC Gray be the next caller. Man, he said, shout out to Green Eyes Peace. He say, Crayola Power Special. Hey, bro, that shit was funny. He say the only thing better than special is very special. I said, boy, this old slick talking ass nigga right here, boy. Hey, boy, hey, you know what? That's what we say. Hey, that's what we say about that boy. This old slick talking ass nigga right here, boy. That's the real. Hey, dude, he keeps some slick shit to say, boy. Man, the man keeps something slick to say, bro. I don't care what it is. The man keeps something slick to say. Keep some, bro. I'm like, bro, the man say, yeah, the only thing, you know, he say the only thing better than special is very special. I gotta write that down. Hey, that shit was profound. I gotta let me write this. Let me write this down right now. But I know I'll forget. Let's see, the only thing I gotta write that shit down. I will be using this again. I'm talking biting this. Let's see. The only thing better, nigga gotta take notes. Only thing better than special is very special. Man, shit. Boy, that's old slick talking ass nigga right here. True. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Man, it is what it is.
I've been told y'all when Floyd go in that ring, it ain't Floyd in that ring.
Oh, you did say that.
It's a spirit from us hypnotizing him since he was a kid.
Bruh.
Listen to the rhythm of the chimes. Listen to the rhythm of my voice. You are going into the deepest part of your sleep.
To have him, when he go in that ring, he black out. He's not in there.
Bruh.
Similar to if you read the book of Jesus, when they having a dinner, and he tell Judas to go do what he got to do. And Judas says no. And he give Judas a piece of bread. And then the spirit jump in Judas. Then he go do what he had to do.
Open your...
Nigga, how you gonna believe a motherfucker who say that? Like, come on, fam, let's be real. How you gonna believe a motherfucker say, yeah, you know, see what it is? See, it's very similar to the Bible. In the book of Jesus, it says that, you know, Jesus was talking to Judas and the 12 disciples, and they was eating dinner. And Jesus told Judas to do what he got to do. And Judas said no. He told Jesus no. And then Jesus said, take this piece of bread. And then he gave the piece of bread. Then Judas ate it. And then the spirit jumped in Judas. Or I don't know if the spirit came behind the bread or the spirit was wrapped up in the bread. But whatever it was, after he ate the bread, the spirit was in him. And then it was similar to that. So how you gonna believe this nigga? Like, bro, how do you believe anything come out of mama whole mouth? Literally. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, Miss Hillary. Oh, so good to see you, Miss Hillary. I love you, Miss Hillary. Welcome to TV1. Oh, Lord. I dance with Massa. I dance with Massa. I dance with Massa.
Nigga around here buck dancing for butter biscuits, lying, buck dancing for butter biscuits, lying, hollering about hypnotizing people, all your son money going to your account. You giving them allowances. The nigga ain't got no car. He can't do what regular young men do. Nigga ain't got no car. You know, he got no license. You know, I'm just saying, you know, Mike saying, you know, his money is out my money too. You know, the nigga, like you taking his money, taking care of him with his money. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take care of you with your money. You're not smart enough to count your money. You know, you get what I'm saying? Like, come on, fam. To this day. Yeah, man, come on, nigga going on 25. This man going on 25. Sitting there still living with his pappy. You know what I mean? Come on, fam. It is what it is, man. Y'all know what time.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
My lawyers are gonna handle that. Shout out to the police. Your lawyer ain't gonna handle shit. You know what I mean? You know, it's too much information that ain't hit yet. That's gonna hit. So it is whatever. You better chill out, mama. You better chill out. I'm trying to tell you one thing about me now. When I say some shit, goddammit, when I say some shit, boy, you can bet your bottom dollar. Lord have mercy, boy. Y'all don't know me by now. You ain't gonna know me. Hey, yeah. Oh, that look good. Hey, man, shout out to Ramon. The lovely Miss Felicia. St. Louis in this bitch. Shout out to Derek. We got Angela. Shout out to Angela. Shout out to Daniel. Chris in his BI. Willie Sumlin. Bishop Bullwinkle. Let's see who else we got in the building, man. Shout out to Big Mason. We got Schoolo X-Man in this building. Let's get the callers, man. Shout out to Freddie from Oakland. Akila from the ATL. G5 from the Bronx. Chris from Bakersville. Shout out to Mason from Flint. Mitchell from the Shy. We got Troy from B-More. Damien from the Bronx. We got Reese from Deep East Oakland. Yarmus from Brooklyn. You know what? I can relate to that though. I can't relate to that because you know I tell people I'm from West Temple, and I tell people it's a difference. It is a difference. You know what I mean? So where you from? You from? You know, a lot of people are from Temple, right? I specifically say I'm from West Temple because that particular part of the city, it really rings dear to my heart more than any part of that city. Because that's where I'm from. That's where I came up at until I moved to the north side. But I never wanted to leave the west side. You know what I mean? But I had no choice because I was too young to, you know what I mean? I had to, I was 13, so we had to move one side to the other side. But I never wanted to leave the west, but I got baptized in the west. My grandfather, we have red brick roads in West Tampa. Red brick roads. My grandfather was a brick mason. He helped lay the bricks on those roads, helped pave those roads in that particular part of town and throughout the city. And in Ybor City, they got red brick roads. He did, you know what I mean? I'm not saying he did all, he ain't do them all by himself, but I'm just saying, you get what I'm saying? We talking about back in the day. You know, I think he was born in the 1900s, early 1900s. We talking about like 1906 from Montezuma, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, that's neither here nor there. So it holds a special place in my heart. You get what I'm saying? And that, to this day, it is what it is. I'm gonna give everybody else a shout out right after these messages. Hey, man, shout out to Aquila. Cool Breeze. Oh, shout out to Bill Haney. Shout out to Brittany, man. Shout out to Miss Brittany. Let's see who else we got in the building, man. We got Mika Lovem. Okay. Shout out to Mika. Shout out to Summer in November. Okay. Yeah, man, it's kind of hot, boy. It's kind of hot. I ain't gonna say it, but you know what? Feel like summertime right now. I can't even front. Let's see. Shout out to Just So Sick. Okay. Hello, Davis. Okay. Shout out to Damian Bennett. Okay. Shout out to Jamie from New York. Okay. We have Schoolo X-Man. Okay. No Pico Jake. Okay. We got who else we have? We got the lovely Miss Felicia. Okay. We have Miss Sheila from H-Town. Okay. Sheila from Killer Cali. Okay. Shout out to J-Rob from DC. Okay. Mama Ho. Okay. Mike Mose. Okay. Hey, you know what? That ain't hard to believe though. All jokes aside, shout out to Ramon. That's not hard to believe. Like, yeah, man, Mama Ho getting all this boy money, man. That's what made him mad. It's true. I ain't shit. My son. My son to be 25 in May. I ain't no way else he gonna let me keep all his money. Yeah, son. See, we're gonna do like son now. What we gonna do now? See, your money gonna come in this our bank account. This our bank account together. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And you can't get no money out by yourself. You gotta. You know, I got to sign off on it. You feel me? So I micromanage everything. You know, so what we gonna do? We gonna take your money and we gonna get this place right here, and you gonna pay for it, but you living with me. You feel me? True. I say, boy, when that boy wake up to that shit, I say, boy, when he snap out of his, when that boy slap out of that him from being hypnotized, once he snap out of it, he gonna go questioning a lot of stuff, and then it's gonna be a big explosion. I can promise you that. I'll catch you guys on the next one. You know my motto, don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace. I'm telling you, fam, that's how it's going to go down. Remember this live.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.